And we're live. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Route 66. We are playing 5th edition Dungeons and Dragons today. We will be doing Water Under the... You guys, God damn it, Ava.
There was too much responsibility.
So there was too much pressure. Yep.
Yeah. To be normal for like 30 seconds.
Not even. Like,
can't do it.
Five.
Can't do it.
5 seconds would have.
We have to start all over again now. All right. We'll be right back.
Let's just take it from the top, everybody. Hello. We're Route 66, and this is our campaign in 5th edition Dungeons and Dragons called Water Under the Bridge. Today we will be playing. Well, we'll see what we'll be playing. We've been playing an old school 1st edition adventure, The Temple of Elemental Evil, converted to a homebrew system, homebrew setting, and up to 5th edition. Though, today there's a very good chance our players may be taking a little dip into a different adventure. One that features very little sun and very much Citadel. We'll see how that goes later, though. Why don't we introduce ourselves? Ava.
I laughed so hard I got makeup in my eye. Okay, I'm good. I'm hilarious. Hi, I'm Ava. I play the human rogue Junko. Can't convince me otherwise. And again, I'm fucking hysterical. Thank you, Tim. And I stream at this name here sometimes, maybe. I don't know. Okay, Thrithiel. High five. Point down.
Top-notch comedy.
Move.
Nailed it.
McKnightsy.
Down! Hey, what's up, guys? I'm McKnightsy. I play Thrithiel, the elf. I don't stream. Every now and then you might catch me one of these amazing streamers just hanging out there, making fun of them, you know, as we do. Aside from that, you could only find me here every Sunday. And, you know, just looking for a fun adventure time with my friends and with you guys. So, yeah, looking forward to get into some adventures here.
Featuring absolutely no betrayal of friendship, right?
None. What? How dare you even suggest such a thing?
I don't know why it even popped into my head. Ashley.
Hi.
Hi.
Better not betray me.
Not like we've been talking behind everyone's back, right?
I'm Ashley. I play Cora. She's a monk. And when I'm not playing Cora, I play Sayoni. On the tomorrows, which is Monday, right? Yeah. And when I'm not playing D&D or Pathfinder, I'm making cute stuff. Like this little guy.
Look at the
A
background.
cough.
Oh, you have
It's
a little poster
backwards.
board for it now.
X-cough.
Oh no, it's
It's
forward
normal
for us.
on...
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm looking at it
Yeah.
on Zoom, so it's backwards.
No, it's normal.
Yeah, you can find that at Pixelbone Studios on Etsy and Instagram and Facebook.
It's cute.
yes, like D&D related things.
Oh yeah, look at that mug too.
Oh no, I fucked up my camera.
Sure.
No
Listen.
Show
Yeah.
show something cute again and maybe that'll fix it.
Yeah, now pull it out
Ashley
like
is
really
cute.
slowly so it can stay zoomed.
Now show
No, I'm
your show your cute face.
Now show
and
you.
then-
Quick, Cryptic, distract us with your introduction.
Hello, my name is Nathan, or Cryptic, or Crep, or Nate, or whatever you want to call me. I play Dracon, the human wizard, who is a very nice, aging man, I guess. Who is still sprightly, but he's getting on. He's getting on. I stream at Cryptic above sometimes. I'm playing games that are fun. And yeah, find us all at that link in the chat over there that I just posted without even looking, because I'm great.
Thank you.
You're
Saraha.
welcome.
Alan.
I am Saraha, and I'm glad to be here this week because I just watched last week's episode this morning.
I'm so
And,
sorry.
uh,
I'm
Welcome
so sorry.
back.
Yeah, there was one too many jokes about my missing arm, and
Wasn't there one
like
joke
that,
about
I
your
just-
missing
that
arm?
there
wasn't
was
me.
one joke about my missing
One
arm.
too many.
You all will pay.
Hey,
yeah.
My bad.
No, I think there was
Incorrect.
like 3 jokes about it actually. I should start keeping a tally. But yeah, I play Nova. She is a Kalishtar druid. If you don't know what a Kalishtar is, you're missing out. They're really cool. And then I also play Kyra, a human cleric, on Mondays, tomorrow days. Like to figure out what the heck happened in that game as well, because I watched it and I feel like fire giants. But yeah.
Sayoni blew up a lot of shit. That's all that happened.
She did, yes. That's all that matters.
Can I just note how nice it is to hear that your voice has cleared up from whatever that was afflicting you last week?
Yeah, that was really strange. I don't know what happened to my voice.
How dare you? It was spot on.
Thank you. Ashlow.
Hey, that's me. I'm Ashlow. I play Ithri, who's a slightly tired dwarf, not as tired as he used to be, who likes to hit things with hammers in any situation that it's possible.
And a few where it's not.
And well, no, like in the last fight, he didn't use a hammer, and it was very well restrained, I feel. Yeah,
He also
so
likes to divulge his own secrets.
Yeah, not very good at keeping secrets. Gets a secret and has to run and tell someone. So,
But I mean, that's pretty much the whole group at this point. Or most
true.
Not,
I feel like-
it's not Therithiel.
I feel like there's some
Spat his
like.
water out.
I think we've killed him. Yeah, that's me. I don't do stuff on the internet under this name other than this show. So
Thank you very
Watch.
much.
That was
enjoy.
that was funny.
I'm Askell Archer. I am the dungeon master for this game. I play all of the bad guys, the NPCs, the shopkeepers, the horse mafia, which is just a perk of the job at this point, and also the innocent, sweet horses who have done no wrong to you, who you guys have decided to room with. I also am responsible for converting the adventure up to 5th edition, spreading everything out over this new setting, and just kind of keeping the story moving for our players to engage with. When I'm not running games on Route 66, I am a streamer, as that name. And I've been playing Horizon Zero Dawn for like the last 3 years, and will probably continue to do so.
It's worth that investment.
It really
Side
is.
quests, man.
It's so good. But those side quests, I could stop anytime I want. Anytime I want. I could.
Anytime you want.
Right. I'm not addicted.
Yeah.
So that's us. If you want to be involved in the game today, chat, you can also be involved by spending your gold pieces, which are our channel points. You can spend those on chat's blessings, which are recorded under that pretty little winged D20 on screen. And our players can spend those, however many they want at a time, to give themselves +1 per point on any D20 roll, or to give me -1 on any of my D20 rolls. And it makes a difference. It saves lives. You can also spend a bigger pile of gold pieces to purchase inspiration once per game session, which will go to whichever player is kind of in need or active in the moment. Yeah, and that's about it. So I guess now we can run our intro and start the game, huh? All right, let's do it. All right, here we are.
Film that.
Let's
Peoples.
recap.
Hey.
So, last time, you, the party of adventurers known as the Valkyrie, woke up in a cave on the edge of Emerdy Meadows and found that you had not been assaulted by anything during the night, which is good because the only people among you who could see went to sleep. You, in the morning, after a quick breakfast, you made your way inside the deeper parts of the cavern and attacked a pair of black pudding in the hopes of harvesting some of the black pudding oil off of them for use in crafting and making specific magical items. It was a kind of a tough fight. You were prepared for one. The second one was a little bit of a surprise, but you ultimately overcame them and acquired quite a bit of pudding oil, actually. Maybe a little more than you needed. After that, you made your way to the village of Noct, which is at the edge of the Gnarlwood Forest, where you were planning to kind of scout out the town, get some questions answered from a few people who you know in the area, and otherwise lie low, because this town, you know, is a den of thieves, pirates, brigands, slavers, and worse. And it is at the edge of the ruined Temple of Elemental Sin, and is likely where all of their reinforcements come from, and where their current occupants go to unwind for a drink, or to grab some unsuspecting prisoners. You met a woman named, who gave her name as Medley, the daughter of Mother Screng, the apothecary. She charged some pretty high prices and paid some pretty shit prices for the things you offered her. But she was well stocked and knowledgeable about her ingredients and potions and the like. You even saw that she had for sale, sort of, specific, oh god, what is that called? I can never pronounce the word. Some specific elixirs that could, on top of healing you, wipe away even disease and poison. Unfortunately, the person you were looking for, Mother Screng, was not in. It was not really specified where she was, only that she could be back in an hour, or in a day, or in a couple weeks. But when she came back, you'd be welcome to talk to her then. After this, you went to the blacksmith, where you met Otis, brother of Elmore. He was gruff and seemed wary of you. He didn't really engage with the pirates, and he seemed like he was more or less unconcerned about threats and the danger he may or may not have been in. He offered you some advice to trust literally no one in this city, not even him. He said you should be as self-sufficient as you can, and you should keep your heads down. When you offered to do some work for him, he did say, well, if you're really interested in paying him back for letting E3 use his forge, you could visit the local hostel or tavern and look for Captain Tullib, the pirate, and maybe find out how long they're going to be staying, and maybe make sure that everything's cool between them and him, and that he doesn't need to worry about his shop getting lit on fire or anything, you know, just check into it. Otherwise, he said, there's only one place to stay in town. That's the hostel, the very same one that had, during the night, black-bagged Novacree and given her to the temple as a prisoner. Unfortunately, there was some concern that maybe the place would not be safe for you to stay at. So Otis reluctantly agreed you could sleep in the stable, but even there you found the walls have ears, and there is nowhere, at least in Noct, where you can truly be safe. So, where we're picking up is in this riverside village of Noct, as you guys are making your accommodations, getting settled in, making preparations to do whatever it is you're going to do next. What would you like to do?
What time of day is it?
Early afternoon.
Nova, what is Oakhurst? I remember I was gonna ask you something about it, and suddenly my mind is clear enough to.
Do I know what Oakhurst is?
You can do a history check on Oakhurst. Oh, right. I was looking at the Roll20 chat. That's D&D Beyond.
D&D.
A 14.
14. Okay, so you know that Oakhurst is a village deep in the Gnarlwood Forest. There are roads that will go there, but it's pretty close to the mountains. That is the... If I can cease my brain farting. That is the God Crown Mountains. It's at the foot of the mountains, right where the forest and the mountains kind of converge. Though it's also very close to the head of the Velverdiva River. And you know that there is a somewhat workable road that follows the Velverdiva through Gnarlwood Forest and goes all the way to Oakhurst. You know that it's, for a forest village, it's pretty sizable. It's got about 900 residents, most of whom are somewhat distant elven ancestry, half-elves, elves, humans who very, 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 very far back may have a touch of elven blood. And, of course, a sizable minority of halflings. You know that... Actually, that's pretty much all you really know about Oakhurst. It's a safe refuge for your people, but in particular, it is a safe refuge for the druids of Gnarlwood in particular, who have taken that city and that road under their protection.
Okay. Oakhurst. I've heard of it. It's it's like really deep in the Gnarlwood. You can follow like the river to get there. I think it's a bit dangerous, and the druids have kind of taken it upon themselves to protect that area. But I'm not sure. I don't know much about it. Quite near the mountains, from what I've heard. I've never been there.
I was told if you follow the river, you could get there.
I know as well. So, do we need to go there?
I said the seed was from.
That's right.
Oakhurst.
So Nova would have been around for this. I should have mentioned this in the recap. You guys were inquiring about a Galthias tree, which is an evil tree that supposedly is the origin of all of the blights that have been seen around in the area. Medley didn't know for sure anything about a Galthias tree, but she did know that goblins were coming out of the Gnarlwood Forest, supposedly from Oakhurst, with mysterious fruit that she had never seen anywhere else in the world, and only around the solstice, both summer and winter. And she claimed that the fruit they sold in the summer had magical healing properties, while the fruit they sold in the winter was
Very
cursed and poisonous. And she said that the seeds from that fruit, once planted, would grow into twisted little saplings, and then overnight they would just disappear.
You said a goblin came from Oakhurst?
That's what she said, yes.
I don't know of any goblins. I know there are a lot of elven ancestry in Oakhurst and some halfling, but I've never heard of goblins being there.
What's the day today, Tim?
Good question.
Monday.
Modern day the 18th.
Since we have a calendar, I guess I can I can answer that now. I'm gonna have to be a little arbitrary though, since we never really picked.
I got it. We picked it last time. It's
It was
Father Day,
June
the
the
18th of Leona.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's another night.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say I know
4
it's Leona.
I'm keeping track of it in my notes.
Thank you.
All right.
It's easy to keep track when we pass Cora's birthday.
That's true.
That's kind of like the marker of when we determined when it was.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. And then summer solstice
on the
should be
solstice?
soon?
That would be the
26th.
21st, yeah.
We should be expecting the goblin to come by any day now.
Well, and he brings fruit, probably from this tree.
It'll be a healing one this time.
She did
said that-
mention that someone grew an arm back after eating this fruit.
Junko will nod, like, pretty rapidly with that.
I have never heard of a fruit that can heal that well. There has to be like some sort of cost, though, no?
Do not know.
Junko will also nod furiously.
Maybe it would be worth asking Mother Scrang. She, I imagine, would know of this fruit also.
The only problem
Possibly.
being we do not know when she will return to town.
Right, and if she's not here before this goblin shows up, do we talk to the goblin or do we just follow it, see where it comes from?
It would be better to follow.
Well, if it's by itself, perhaps it is better to talk to.
Also,
Why?
if we want that fruit, there's only like one good one a year, right?
I don't know if we want the fruit. I mean, other than to investigate it, but what would we do with it? If the saplings get up and grow away, then we know where these blights are coming from, right?
I believe that was from the winter fruit that grew the saplings.
Was it both, Tim?
She didn't specify.
Okay.
I would imagine
believe-
both.
The only thing she mentioned from the winter one was that it was a poisonous fruit, not that it was the cause of the blight or the saplings.
Mm-hmm.
I don't wish to presume, Novacree, but if there is a possibility that it could heal,
And I'll look down at your nub.
Oh, I see. I appreciate that you're all trying to help, and I don't. Might be a little confusing. I don't want my arm back, at least not yet. It's just a reminder that I didn't help my friends and I ran away, and that probably the leader of my circle was right in saying that I wasn't ready to go out and do anything because I just put everybody in danger. So until I
That's-
fix all of this, I don't want my arm back.
I understand, but that memory will always be within your mind. I don't think you need to look down at your arm to remember. And I hate to be blunt, but 2 arms are better than 1.
Yeah, and 4 are better than 2, and I'll wild shape into a cat.
That is very true.
I'll hold my arms out for her to let me pick her up.
I guess that's one way to end the conversation.
Yep. I cast Mind Link.
Wait, where are we though when you do this? 'Cause
Yes.
I thought we were not in sight of things. I thought we were having
You
a
were in the
conversation
stable,
like
right?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think.
Are we?
I
'Cause
think
I
we
remember
was
being
on our-
outside or something. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
we was,
actually
like,
started
tucked
walking
away.
towards.
fine, my cool my cool exit.
No,
I mean,
do-
we did
mean,
say
we
we
could
were
be on
hiding away.
Yeah, we could say
Yeah,
we
we
were
were-
on our way out. Because even if we exit the stable, excuse
No,
me,
I'll just
still outside.
I'll just say that and then wild shape
Uh,
back into me.
I know from last game, a few of us were gonna go to the pub, like the hostel,
To
and
go look for this captain guy.
not necessarily that, but we also wanted to see if we can get information. I remember from us talking about it, like during game or after game.
The innkeeper there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Not necessarily talking to them, just,
I think
seeing
it was just to
what's up.
like see what was happening.
Yeah, I
rather
think
than
we're
what's
just
up?
gonna go get the
speaking
vibe
into
of the
them.
town and stuff.
Mhm.
Might be good to ask if there's any
Vibage.
jobs going, just to see what kind of stuff they want to do, even if we don't do it.
Well, we was asked if we could speak to the captain if he is in the tavern. The
The
hostel.
tavern or the
sorry.
hostel, right?
Then
I
we
thought it was
could-
the same thing.
They're two different places.
This is
No, I
not.
think the two different
This is
places.
yeah. This was the confusion last time.
The tavern is owned by a guy named Skull, and then the hostel is owned by, or the innkeeper there is like a Dean Ranch or something like that.
Yeah, Dean Ranch.
I
is the
remember
hostel
watching, and
owner.
everybody was like, "I bet Saraha has notes on this." Well, you're right, I did.
Wait, is Dean Ranch not the runner for
Ranch, whatever his name is.
for the other guys?
He is the one who was the runner.
The
for the
Waterman's Hostel, yeah.
hmm
That's the one that he works for the temple for sure. I think the Skull guy does too, because he was mentioned in when we were talking to Ramos and Kremag.
I didn't write that down, but possibly, yeah.
I think just because I have
Um,
those names grouped together.
The Assassin's Guild is friendly with Skull, but that's
That's
not
what it was.
necessarily related to.
For the temple, right?
Well, do we want to go to the hostel then? Is there any need besides perhaps killing the man who ended up doing this to Novacree?
I feel like
Or
it could
for
be used for
vengeance?
information.
Should we kidnap him and torture him, Junko?
We will need to quite a place for that.
I was just joking. I wouldn't do that.
Oh
That
yes,
is-
so was I. Yes, of course.
Yes. I'm
Do
sorry,
you want
I
me
can't.
to?
I will never stop you from being who you are.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like there's some information that we can get out of him for sure. Possibly, if we word things correctly, we can make it seem like we also work for the temple, or we're interested in working for the temple,
We
and maybe he'll
we
see us as a
do.
friend.
We do have the cloaks. I'm not sure if that would help, but we also do have the
And the
scarab.
scarab.
Maybe if we show him that, that would be a good enough token to prove who we are.
I jingle my coin pouch. These speak volumes to them.
Billy, you're too far from your mic.
I jingle my coin pouch, and I say, "These speak volumes to them."
I'd like to note, as you guys are walking along this street, first of all, are you just following the main road northwest toward the river, or?
I mean, if we're going to the hostel, I'm just following along because I don't know where it's at.
In the direction of either the hostel or tavern, which could be
So
first.
you kind of
But
came
yes,
out
I'm
of here, and
assuming
you
we're
don't
in
really
the
know
main
where
road.
you're going.
Correct.
I
Just in
guess
the
I would know
crossroads.
where the hostel is, but
You do.
I mean, Medley told us kind of the direction where it was at. But yeah, I'm
Yeah, it's
assuming
on-
I'm assuming we're just in the crossroads there at the moment.
can you ping? I'm so sorry. Can you ping where the apothecary was?
Oh,
and
the
then where
apothecary?
We were.
Apothecary
Yes.
is right here.
Yeah,
There.
actually, we can make some notes if you. In fact, you guys can make notes on here if you'd like to.
Oh, I can.
Oh,
Yeah,
how do that?
This is the apothecary. The one
Yes.
that, yellow is my ping.
Okay.
Green, whoever is green, that was the blacksmith and
Yeah, I
the
was gonna
stable
say that
you're staying
blacksmith
at.
and stable. Yep. I was gonna get to that.
And
Oh,
the
cool,
hostel is up here,
Hostel.
right by the
Okay,
river.
wait. Where was the blacksmith again? I'm sorry, I was looking away for a
No problem.
second. Right
Blacksmith
there.
is
Okay,
right here,
Cool.
and that little building
Cool.
attached to it is the stable that you guys are staying in.
Cool.
Pillars.
Jesus, that is tiny writing.
Yeah, it hasn't.
I don't know how to.
there we
Just
go.
change the
Make
font
it-
size from 16 to. Here, I gotcha.
100.
Oh,
No.
I did so much work.
Let me get my magnifying glass out.
That better?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone labeling the same thing at the
Everybody
same
labeled the same thing.
time.
Fine.
7 labels to one building.
All
I'll do
misspelled.
the
That's cool. I like that.
Blacksmith.
That we could all do it.
So as you guys are Where are you going? In the direction of the hostel?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Well, in that case, it's only about 200 feet. So I'd say you guys, as like you're tying it back into the present, as Therithiel's kind of like showing the coin, mentioning that, and pocketing it, you're standing outside of the hostel now. And you guys can see that there is kind of a group of men and a handful of women who are loitering around the outside of the hostel. Some of them smoking, all of them with tankards of something to drink. And they're just kind of... They were talking amongst themselves, though as you approached, all of them fell silent, and now they're just kind of eyeing you darkly. And all of them look... they have kind of dangerous looks about them. Some of them are covered in scars. One of them has a hook for a hand. Not to be overly cliched there, but you can see that they are all dressed in the garb of like sailors or river traders or maybe pirates. And I will also add there is a certain there is a scent.
All right. Would we
There's
have
a
recognized any of them from the people who were in Otis's shop when we first went in?
Only the woman. How many are there? I'm
Yes.
glad you asked. There are... Give me a sec to find that. Standing outside, about 8.
I am going to, if there's like a space I can find to wild shape, I'm gonna wild shape, like where no one's gonna see me do that. Like, is there like a side tuck around a building I can do that in? Or
Oh
something?
yeah, I mean, frankly, most of Noct is made up of dark, shadowy alleys.
Okay.
The whole town is
Right.
one giant, sketchy alley, if you will.
Okay.
I presume it doesn't look as countryside-y as it does on the actual map.
I mean, it does from the top. You got to figure down low, though. These buildings are made of...
They're decrepit.
I wouldn't say
Oh,
decrepit, but they're filthy, they're ramshackle, they're built from like mud brick or very poorly cut logs, and a lot of them, like this hostel in particular, look like they're built from wrecked ships, from the timber taken from
That's
ships.
cool.
That's pretty cool.
That's cool.
Okay. Well, I'll just find like a little alleyway, look around, make sure no one's there, and then wild shape into a cat because I don't want people to recognize me.
Okay.
Okay.
And
And
I
as
feel
she
like that's
does
good.
that, I'm
Hope
gonna
nobody
walk
gets
up
here.
to the 8 people.
Okay.
I'll be back up.
I'll stay at the back of the group. Watch out.
There's a kind of a very chesty half-orc. He's he just kind of folds his arms in front of him, looking down at
Nah.
you.
You have both hands. I don't care. I'm Lori. She's. How'd you get that hook? That looks really like a good story.
The man with the hook is kind of... It looks like maybe it's been a few days since he's had a proper meal. There's a stink of alcohol coming off of him. He just stares at you. They're all just staring at you, none of them speaking.
Well, you guys are a boring lot, huh? I'll stare back. I'm not breaking it.
One of the men, this one, probably the best dressed out of the group.
Mhm.
Not that that's really saying a whole lot. Human says, "What do you want?"
Nothing.
Then
Which is
go
honest. She just wants to know about the
your
hook.
Business.
Wow, here I thought we could exchange stories and learn about that hook that guy has there. But, you know, sometimes a free drink, I guess, doesn't get you very far, does it? And just walk away. That was me trying, like, player-wise, that was me trying to offer them free drinks. But I don't think it came out that way.
You don't get the impression that they're very friendly.
They don't have to be friendly.
They just have to like to drink.
Yeah. But, and I'll point to the one with the hook. You want a meal and a free drink? Let me know. And all I request is how that happened. Yeah.
No one says anything. No, there's
Okay.
no smiles. They're just all kind of glowering at you, and some of them are shifting in just such a way to make sure that you can see that they all have like cutlasses, hatchets, and they look very like testy.
And I'll shift my body as I turn to let them see all the weapons that I carry.
As you stagger away under the weight of it.
Nope. I think by now I've learned to like manage the weight just enough to not look like it hinders me. When it does, though, it just looks like it doesn't.
And she trips.
I'm
While she-
5'2". I might just be slow walker, short legs.
It's true.
While she was talking to them, could I have taken like a little walk around the hostel just to see what it looks like down there?
Yeah, absolutely. The hostel has a foundation of like field stone, and the walls are, as mentioned, of mostly like ship's timber. It looks more put together than most of the other buildings in Knot, though you can also see through some of the open windows, and these are not glass windows, these are just like a hole cut in the shape of a window. You can see through some of the windows that there are, it looks like beds, numerous rooms in here. The rooms look very tiny and unfurnished for the most part, like just the bare minimum. There's a smell of not really sure what, like somewhat of wood and strong tobacco that kind of seems to saturate this entire building. You can see that there are some curtains on some of the windows, but the ones that aren't, like, you can see there's somewhat, actually, a fair few travelers, it looks like, staying here. You can see a lot of people kind of staying in. Actually, you even wander past, there are a couple, it looks like, who are just kind of making out around the back of the building, that look like maybe they're not from here. Otherwise,
Is there any like doors around the back side of this inn?
Yeah,
Okay.
and around back, also noteworthy, you can see that they have their own dock, and there is a large river barge moored there.
Okay. Is there a window like into the main where the guy would be? Do I
only
see him
around
in there?
front, unfortunately.
Okay.
But from there, you can see inside. There's a few, like, 3 tables in sort of a waiting lobby. They have really no decoration. They're basically just there for, like, people who are waiting for something. And you can see there's you can see the hostler. There's also a small bar. Not a very, and when I say small, I mean like small enough that it's what you'd expect at like a wedding. Not a huge bar for an all-night service, more like there's a bar with enough drinks for 24 people for one day. It's not a dedicated bar, it's a complimentary bar. There are, it looks like 1 or 2 people in the tavern room. While in the front lobby, you can see, aside from the hostler himself, only a single woman seated at one of the tables, smoking a pipe with one leg crossed over the knee.
Okay. I'll wander back to, I guess, where the group's standing together, all standing together. And I'll
What
just
kind of cat
like
are you?
a pillar cat. I look like a Bengal cat, except for the one limb that's silver. Little Bengal, little jungle cat. Yeah, and I'll just mind link to like Thorithio and just let him know what I saw in there, and then be like, it's probably best if all of us don't go in there.
Mind you, this is the
Because I
first
feel
time you
like-
ever done that to me, so I'm like,
Oh yeah, I'm so sorry. Hey, this is Nova, by the way. You can respond to this message. What's up? Didn't tell you about this. It's me. Yeah, and I'll just tell you about the cat, or about the cat. I'm the cat. And yeah, just be like, hey, it's probably better if like one or two of us go in, and I feel like as a whole group we attract too much attention. So
Do I answer back telepathically or verbally?
yeah, if you think, well, you can say out loud if you want, but it'll look like you're talking to yourself. So,
Yeah.
Or a
we
cat.
but I
don't
can
want
hear
that.
you.
I lean down and give you pets. What else did you see inside? Is it full?
Yeah, I'll just describe the one woman that I saw in there, and right, it was just the one woman, and then the hostler
In the
guy.
waiting,
yeah,
in the lobby.
in the lobby, and I'll say there was like a fair amount of travelers in their rooms, and a couple making out in the back.
I would like to go see this in the back. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I stand back up and I speak up to the group, or to the people that are in front of us. We are just here to inquire for some rooms and something to drink, perhaps. May we pass?
They'll just kind of, again, one of them will nod curtly and they'll clear away from the door so you can pass. Though, what's your passive perception?
12.
Okay. As you guys are making your way into the, through the door.
I'm gonna go in. I'm
Oh.
gonna watch the people outside.
Who
Yeah.
is
I'm
going
just
in?
gonna hang. I'm gonna hang out outside and watch them.
Okay.
I'll wait outside.
I just need to know who's going in.
I'll go in. I'll be back up.
Cora's going
Well,
in.
welcome
She's
going
just
in.
finishing fiddling with something.
Okay.
All right, yeah, I'll go in. But I'll keep a close watch on my coin as we pass them.
Send.
Okay. As you make your way inside, you can hear one of the presumably pirates, one of the sailors, we'll call them, mutter darkly, "The demi-humans."
Oh yeah, my cow's out. Shit. I pay no attention. I just keep on going back in.
Okay. Inside, you can see that there's actually more than just the woman, though they were kind of out of sight of the windows. It looks like there's actually two servers and... hang on, I just lost my place here. Shit. Sorry. Two servers and two kind of attendant-looking sorts who are also kind of working, just kind of buzzing around mostly in the tavern room of the front of this building, while the hostler is behind a large front desk. And he's a burly fellow with a scarred, pockmarked face, one eye covered by a patch. You can see, though, there's no door or anything. It's just kind of an open arch into the tavern room where you can see the barkeep is lanky and very greasy looking and a little tall for a human, like 6'6" maybe, but very lanky. The woman seated at the table just kind of smirks a little bit as she watches the two of you.
3.
Three of you enter. What would you like to do?
Do I still have the mind link with Nova?
That's
Or is that
No,
just...
it only
Aura
works
runs
if
in.
I can see you, and it's within 40 feet. So I would have dropped
Okay,
it.
okay. I still mentally
Jesus
ask Nova what the description of the guy who turned her over or kidnapped her or whatever. Mentally, though, I'm not saying it out loud.
It takes you a few seconds to realize you're not getting a response.
I just saw that.
Good,
Glare
not
at
everyone
him.
can do this, and I never ever explain
my
how it
one
works
eye.
to anybody. I cannot believe you have an eye patch right now.
I
She
wish
blended
I could
During
in.
the
I was
whole
surprised.
during the whole walk, she was like fiddling with something, and then she like flings it on and like runs inside.
What did I think of this?
White. That's it.
Yeah,
Just,
yeah.
Just
Shall we approach the bar, perhaps?
yeah. Go for it.
So you guys pass the front desk to go into the tavern room?
Oh, was there a front desk? I missed that.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Is there
There's
like
the
a
hostler's desk,
receptionist?
and then there's a
Yep.
bar desk. Bar.
Oh.
And you can see, it looks like there's more pirates in the tavern room, by the way.
There's one stood right next to us.
If you guys are going in there, you can see that there looks to be maybe another, hang on, 12.
Jeez.
Well, if anybody like looks at Cora, she just like goes and like nods at them gruffly.
We just hear all the time.
Most
Pretty much.
keep their eyes to themselves, though if you make eye contact, they immediately scowl, and you can see there's a lot of like missing or gold teeth. There's more than one hook hand in here. Classically,
hooks.
there is a peg leg in one case.
Oh, just one peg leg person.
Just one.
You're
Is he in
outside.
a
You're
group?
outside.
No! I don't want to be in here!
Aside from the 12 or so obvious pirates, there look to be 2 or 3 figures who are just kind of keeping to themselves. They look very cloaked, very like, don't come near me kind of attitude. Shadowy figures with a sort of a surly look to them. On top of the barkeep, who is the only one who is looking at you guys. Not smiling, just kind of eyeing you with his... No, I'm sorry, it's the hostler who has one eye, with both of his eyes. He's eyeing you with both of them. What a pleasant surprise.
So confused now.
Well, he could be looking 2 different directions.
I mean, he could, that's actually, now that I think about it, that's probably likely.
I'll go up to the bar. Or whoever it is.
Yeah, we ignore the whatever her face was and go up to the bar.
Him.
That's how it is in this town, man.
Is there anyone else apart from this nutter that is wearing an eye patch?
The only one wearing an eye patch is the hostler. Well, actually, probably a couple of the pirates, too, but...
Okay.
It looks like the main one, the only one of note with an eye patch is the hostler himself, behind the
And
front
me.
desk.
Yeah.
You don't count.
We know. But yeah, all right. I'm just going to follow Cora because she's got a plan.
Yeah, I don't even know what we're doing here. Okay.
I walk up to the barkeep.
Okay, in the tavern room.
Yep. How much for a room?
You want a room, you'll have to talk to the
I look
hostler.
at Therithia and I'm like,
I walk up to the bar.
oh, for Pete's sake.
I walk up to the bar and,
Oh, Cora, you need to get out more.
how much?
But if you want a drink, I can get you a drink.
What do you have?
Yeah, I'll take that too, thanks.
We have rum, ale, beer.
Rum.
Wordlessly, he'll get a cup,
Not the watered stuff.
put some rum in it, slide it to Cora. Slide
more,
it to
please.
18-year-old Cora, who, with no questions asked.
Yeah,
I mean,
I
what's
have
the
an eye
legal
patch.
drinking
Hello.
age? What's the legal drinking age here?
I don't know that there is one, to be honest.
It's the legal being able to afford it age, I think.
Pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just general practice, I imagine, in civilized areas is still don't let the kids drink, but
Cora like
Um,
looks down at the glass,
I go like this and give me 2 more.
tries to grab
Same
it,
drink.
give you 2 more.
misses.
We can have it the Italian style. If you can see above the bar, you can drink.
12 copper.
Have anything to eat here?
43.
Yeah, bit. Some
Give me a
bread,
second.
some stew.
Perhaps just for now. I as discreetly as I can, go and get out the 12 copper and put him on the tavern. 12 copper. Thank you.
You want a room? Talk to Dean. He's at the front
Perhaps.
desk.
Thanks.
Perhaps just a place to have our drink for now. Thank you. Is there any empty
Yeah.
tables?
There is one empty table. It has exactly 2 chairs.
I walk in that direction.
Okay.
Is anyone looking at us or paying us much attention?
A couple people are gonna give a second glance to E3. You said you put your cowl up, right?
No, I had it down.
Oh,
I had it down.
in that case, then yeah, you guys are getting a few glances.
Yeah, I go to the table and I motion for Cora to sit down.
Cora will like stumble into the chair leg and then sit down.
Is she drunk already? She hasn't even taken a sip yet.
No, she sets the drink on the table.
Eye patch
Waits
depth.
for you
Yeah,
guys.
it's depth perception, I think, is the issue.
The dedication to roleplay.
I
Love it.
motion E3 for the other chair if he wants it.
You sit. We'll be the same height then.
I sit. And I say, so, as quietly as I can, but so they can hear. What was the purpose of us coming in here? Are we just to scout out? 'Cause I do not know if I know the description of this fellow who...
I thought I would have told you guys what he looked like.
Yeah.
huh?
Well,
or that
he said
I literally told you he was the like guy at the hostler guy. So
the
Oh,
the-
did you?
yeah,
You know,
Oh.
you're looking for Dean.
The
And-
yeah,
Yeah.
the bar
You know
the
his name
barkeep
and
just
everything.
said the Dean was the man.
Oh, well,
talking
Dean was
to
the... Yeah, Dean was the other
Ranch.
guy, not the barkeep.
yeah.
Okay.
Gonna act like you guys don't know anything. It's fine. Play it out.
Yeah, we just...
Do it.
So, well, that's information we found out, and we know he's got. We saw him on the way in, so we know what he looks like. I don't know if we need any more, unless you want to stab him on the way out.
What?
No,
Oh.
Okay.
I look around just at the people who are there. These seem like hardy folk. Perhaps we should avoid confrontation in the entire town.
Probably. Maybe we could like get a room for real because I've been thinking about it and I don't want to. I kind of want to sleep in a bed.
What is wrong with hay?
It pokes me in the night.
I have cape you could use.
And I know she was just being nice, but I don't think Nova would want to sleep in a stable.
I don't think she'll want to sleep in a place she's been kidnapped from before.
That's a good point. So deal with kidnappers or horses?
Horses.
I guess she can
She's
make
a-
that call.
She is a cat haver.
The loss.
Yeah, she's screwed either way. But perhaps maybe a few of us can stay here and a few of us can stay at the bar.
To do what? Like, what do we do? What's the plan? You want me to start asking some questions?
That might not be the best idea.
Okay. I could, name drop a certain someone. I don't know if he has any pull here.
Who?
He told me.
Lareth?
You didn't have to say his name.
I want to make sure we're talking about the same
Uh,
person.
If
You
if
get
you
stunned.
say that out loud, Ithriel will look around and make sure there's no like.
What, Lareth?
Well, no,
shuffling
no,
or
it
people
wasn't out loud. Just
stiffening up,
for our group.
I know, yeah, but I just want to make sure that wasn't overheard.
Make an insight check.
Oh,
No,
lovely.
I just
I
fucked it up for
actually-
everyone.
Do it too, as I kind of glance around suspiciously.
Sure.
Is that because you're worried about my -1 at disadvantage?
I did not know. What
Oh
you
no,
had.
insight is +1. Check
Holy
me out.
shit, a positive number.
And I rolled an 18 and a 4. It's a 5.
5.
Oh.
You don't see anyone who seems to have noticed. Though, Cora, you can't be sure, but you'd swear for a moment you caught the eye of the woman in the waiting lobby.
The one who
Like-
they talked to,
They didn't
or
talk...
who was watching us.
She glanced, she smirked at you guys, but she wasn't, I wouldn't say watching.
She
you per
looked
se.
up when she heard the name.
Didn't so much look up as for a moment you thought you were getting the side eye when the name was mentioned, just for a second.
Anyway,
Though, when she sees you looking at her,
Oh.
She actually is going to stand up, just kind of delicately pushing her chair in and start making her way toward your table.
No.
So I'm his niece, okay? If anybody asks.
Is this seat taken? She says, taking a seat from a different table where you see there was a pirate whose feet were up on the chair, and she just kind of yanks it out, his feet hitting the floor as she pulls it up to your table.
No, have a seat!
Are you new to Not? Sorry, forgive me, I am Dala.
That's Dala.
I'm visiting family.
How do you like our village?
It's your village, is it?
I live here, yes. I
very...
live right here, actually. My room is upstairs.
Not quite, but I'm used to.
It's been productive.
Yes? So you are here for business?
Family business.
I think I can understand that. She looks now at Therithiel. And what about you?
I'm here with my friend. This town has a reputation of not being so welcoming to outsiders.
Yes, I can imagine. Though, I would also imagine such is what you are accustomed to in many other villages as well, no?
Sadly, this is the case, yes.
Our people are more welcoming of your kin here, I think.
Not from what we've experienced so far.
She gives a very dark look at the pirates, one of whom is still scowling at her from where she'd ripped the chair out from under his legs. Yes, well, unfortunately, we do tend to take in some unsavory swords. But I assure you, your lineage will not be a problem for you here.
I kind of give her like a slight nod. Do you think this is a good place for us to spend the night?
Of course. Though, where else is there? We are the only hostel in town. But a clean bed is one thing we can offer you. A clean bed and privacy. And if you are going to be staying in the area for a long time, maybe you find some work.
What
Do you
kind
know
of
if
work have you
anyone's
got?
offering?
Yeah, that depends on what kind of work you are looking for. She kind of puts a hand on your arm, smiling.
Whose arm?
Yours?
She's a pimp.
Well, I don't know if she wants us to work as pimps or as.
I mean, you
Never
are
mind.
in a
Never
hostel.
mind.
I'm sure there's people.
Yeah, but we're asking for work. We're not.
Sell your body, easy.
She'll.
I kind of
straight-
just put my hand away.
You do have
sla-
family here,
slowly.
no? So, I imagine you know how it works here. There is much one can do, especially one who is skilled with their weapons.
Well,
Good.
I'm looking for my family. Not sure where he is.
Perhaps I can help you. I work here in the hostel. If your family is just passing through, I could point you in the right direction.
Okay. I lean in a little closer. His name is Lareth.
Is that right?
Mm-hmm. Do I have to make a bluff check? Do I get a bonus with my eye patch?
I don't think you need to make a bluff check at this point. Well, I guess you kind of do need to make a deception check, I guess. It's not really straight up lying, but I guess it is kind of deception.
So I get a bonus, right?
No.
Oh, are you sure?
Yeah.
Didn't you know all ASMR related?
+5 eye patch bonus. I got a 13.
Okay.
Can I make a
There.
perception check to see how she takes it?
Insight, that would be.
Insight.
I believe I know the man. He passes through here on occasion. He works nearby.
13.
I
Oh,
was
yes.
unaware Lara had any family.
Were you close to him?
I've worked close to him before.
He's not very talkative.
No, I didn't know that. Perhaps
Depends.
he is different in work than he is in personal life. 13 on insight.
Yes, sir.
You definitely got a sense of recognition. She absolutely knows that name. You're confident of that. And now you're getting a sense of, like, a chill, almost like a sense of danger, Therithiel. Like something in the air just shifted. It's making you a little nervous.
I just look around the entire, just try to oversee the entire area, see if anyone's getting up or if anyone's trying to pull a weapon or something. Just a quick scan.
No, doesn't seem like it. Seems like
So,
people are just doing their best to ignore you guys' table. Though you
You're-
also get a sense of, like, nobody is like there's a sense of almost grudging respect towards her from the people close by. Like they're giving her
I
her
see.
privacy. Like nobody's gonna fuck with this woman.
so you're familiar with his work.
Oh yes, yes. We are. I would not say friends, but I am familiar with him.
I kind of pull out the symbol and just show it a little bit. We have similar tastes. I came here to find his place of work and join up.
Is that right? Well, in that case, you are talking to the right woman. Perhaps I can help you out. Give me one moment to speak with my husband. And she's going to get up and make her way back into the main lobby and approach the hostler.
Hora's gonna let out a sigh of relief, grab the drink, drink it in one gulp.
I kind of pat her back.
Fixes her eye patch. I don't like that drink.
I just look around to the rest of the people. There is something quite not right here. This
What is it?
woman,
I think this is going great.
this woman commands much respect from the patrons. She might be someone of high rank within the order.
This is who Lara told me to come talk to.
He told you to come talk to this person.
Well, not in those words, but yeah, kind of.
Perhaps we should get the rest of the group in here, in case something unwelcome happens.
Can you, give him a signal and have him sit at a different table or something?
I use the mind link again to try to talk to Nova. Nova, if you can hear me, come in,
Still nothing.
take some drink, and sit down somewhere. We might need your assistance. I don't know, it's not working.
I think cats find it hard to order. I'm not going to say that.
She is
Would
not
you get the
responding.
feeling? Would you get the feeling that the mind link has ended? Would you have that much?
I leave that to
feeling?
your discretion.
I know. I mean, it's the first time it's happened, so I don't know if
It doesn't say anything about it's just you just suddenly hear somebody talking in your head.
Yeah. So that means it's up to.
Suddenly gone mad.
Yeah.
I think I made Miss Nova Tree mad. She's not responding to me.
What? That doesn't sound like her.
I petted her when she was on the floor. Maybe that upset her. I do not know.
No, she likes the pets.
On that note.
I tried to pet Junko and she almost bit my hand. So
On that note,
I
I'm
say that
gonna
now before.
transition outside. What are the other three of you doing?
I'm gonna look for
Meowing.
the quarters where the hostler stays. I'm assuming he stays there. I want to find his room.
Okay, so you're going
if I can
actually inside.
Climb. Well, if I can climb up on the roof, is there like anywhere I can climb up to kind of?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you can
and
get
find
in,
a
no
window
problem.
to get in. Okay.
And since the windows are all open, absolutely.
Yeah, because I don't want to walk in the front door and have them be like, "Get out of here, you cat."
And what about the other two? Junko, Dracon?
I'm gonna try and like. Can we go sit in there and just wait?
Hey, I don't mind going inside. I thought they didn't want too many of us going inside, but
But as a group, right? Not.
always as a group.
They went in.
They are only 2 feet away. I just thought maybe it would be best.
How about we go in a different table and just.
I'll walk inside.
Oh, follow.
Okay. And are you... So when you guys go in, the woman is not seated in the waiting room. You would just see the hostler at the front desk.
Okay.
Are you going to go into the tavern room, or are you going to stay in the waiting area?
I want to go where the booze is.
Into the tavern room? Okay, so even as you make your way in there, the woman moves past you, going the other way toward her... toward the front counter to talk to the hostler. You can see E3, Therithiel, and Cora with an eye patch seated at a table. There are no other empty tables in here at present.
I'm scan the room. Person with the peg leg. How many people are at that table?
4.
Okay, I'm gonna get 6 drinks. Of what does it look like they're drinking?
Rum.
Of rum, and I'm gonna go to their table and have a seat.
Okay. As you take a seat, one of them scowl. Or actually, make a persuasion check for me. This is just for general demeanor.
Okay.
Oh no, Dracon, what is she doing to you?
I didn't go with her, but we can, yeah.
What are you
Please
doing,
don't lag
Dracon?
into a 1. It lagged into a 1. Oh,
sure did.
It was almost.
I whispered to I think to myself, am I gonna have to jump in when she gets attacked?
Well, you guys at this point probably were distracted and hadn't noticed them come in.
Okay.
I will signal you if it becomes obvious, because there was a lot going on, and given, you know...
Understood.
The one with a peg leg is human, but the other 3 are all half-orcs.
Mm.
And one of them kind of scowls. Find another table. Not here.
But I have rum. And I'll offer him. I'll scooch it towards him.
The rum stays. You go.
Okay, honestly, I just want to hear how his leg got cut off. And then I can go.
Great. Now go.
No, I didn't hear the story yet.
You don't get what you want here.
And then you don't get the rum, and I'm going to take the glass I slid towards him, and I'm going to chug it.
He's going to... He's going to backhand a drink right off the table onto the floor. It smashes as he kind of throws his chair back, standing up. You want to try that again? And immediately the voices... Now you have noticed. The general hubbub has kind of paused as people are looking.
I knew this was gonna happen.
How tall is this guy? Just curious.
Good to look up.
Half-orc? He's
Half-orcs.
probably 6'2", give or take.
Oh, God.
He's literally a whole person above me. He's a whole gnome above me.
And he's turning, his normal greenish skin tone is turning red in fury. What do you do?
I'm gonna chug another one of the drinks I bought.
He's gonna knock it clean out of your hands.
I already drank it. You can have this one.
Done here.
You can have this
Out!
one. Until he attacks me.
You're
No, actually, I'm gonna look at the human. You want a drink?
the human is actually kind of chuckling and is enjoying his drink. He'll sit down, Resh. You 3 more drinks, and the barkeep kind of nods. You got a name?
Lori.
Well, Lori, you got some brass. And when the 3 drinks are brought over, he'll pass one over to the half-orc who's picking his chair up and is still furious, and the other drink to you.
Thank you.
And, Dracon, what have you done during this time?
Well, my idea was to speak to the guy at the desk, but seeing this half-orc get angry, I would have just walked into the room and would have been watching.
Okay. Well, I mean, you
That would be
can
it.
see how that's playing out.
I'll just stand by the wall.
Okay,
That's all.
got it. Nova, I'm gonna cut up to you. Aside from the distant roar from downstairs, most of that
Oh no.
probably hasn't affected you. You can find that there's a few private quarters up here that look to belong to management, maybe some of the serving staff.
Okay.
There are 2 rooms that look well furnished enough to maybe be the hostlers, though there's no telling which one's which. The first one that you check, you can see that there is a bigger bed than in the other rooms. There is a wardrobe that looks partially rotted and like somebody tried to salvage it, but just didn't. You can't really salvage a rotted wood wardrobe. You can see that there is an iron chest beside the bed, and there is an empty desk. There's also and the wardrobe is shut. I should add that as well. What do you want to do here?
I guess I'd have to unwild shape. Do anything. Okay, I'll drop wild shape,
Okay.
and I'm gonna go to the iron chest and just look at it, see if it's locked. Does it look like it's locked, or?
It does appear to be locked. In fact, make an investigation check for me. That's what I should do.
Table the. Okay. A natural 20.
Damn. On top of being locked,
Wow.
you have the sense to take a peek in the keyhole, and you can just make out a spring-loaded needle in there
Ooh.
that looks like it may be poisoned.
Okay. Clearly something you must have hide. You said the desk looked empty?
Yes.
Yeah, there's nothing there that would help me out. Okay. How many, like, there's just like one door into the room and then just like one window, or?
Mm-hmm.
I will. Oh boy, how am I gonna get out of here? I didn't think this
Could be a
through.
spider.
Nope, I'm out of wild shapes.
So you're real happy about that first wild shape now, huh?
Yeah, super happy about it. Can I hear anyone in the hallway, in the door? Like, if I...
It sounds quiet outside at present.
I will. I have a cloak, so I'm gonna pull my hood up, and I'm gonna open the door and walk into the hallway and like just try
Well, the door is locked.
to. I'm not gonna do that.
You could just sit in the corner for an hour. That's what you're gonna do. And rest.
Out
Sure.
the window. This is on the second floor, right?
Yes. Yep.
Okay, so if I look out the window, is it like just a straight drop down? Or
Yes,
is
it is.
there...
I mean, there was the stuff that you cat climbed up, so like it's easy
Yeah.
enough to climb. Also, this one overlooks the river.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I mean, you can see on the map, It's like 30
It's
feet to
30
the river.
feet. That's not gonna work. Let me see here.
But it doesn't, I mean, there's not really anybody out on that side of the building.
Okay, I was gonna say if there's no one out there, then I'm just gonna try to climb down and just
Okay.
get back
Make
on the
a-
ground and then
Athletics
Yeah.
check for me.
okay. Athletics. A natural one.
That's tragic.
I
You
rolled
clamber
a
out, and
natural
as
20
soon
and a
as you, like,
natural one.
you put your weight on the sill so you can start climbing down, the entire sill, being made of repurposed ship timber, just breaks off and drops you 20 feet to the ground below.
Oh my god.
You take 7 points of damage and land prone, hard, in the dirt in front of the back door.
Oh no.
Is that where the two people were making out?
No, that's on the.
Oh
on
my
a-
god. Okay.
Did anyone
Ugh.
SWAT? Did anyone see her?
Did anybody see me
Well,
fall? Okay.
what's your? Go ahead and make a stealth check because it sounds like you can hear. What was that? And it sounds like someone's coming for the back door.
A stealth check? Oh, God.
Oh well, it's up to you. Unless you want to try something.
No,
different,
no,
I'm
I want to
assuming.
try to get out of there. I want to
Okay.
try to like get away quickly.
Please, no one see
12?
me. Just blend into something.
12.
I just want to kind of like,
3
oh
fights
god, that
once.
hurt, and just like get around the corner.
11 on the perception. Okay, you just duck around the corner when the door opens and you can see a short man in serving garb, just kind of like, "Go, that you?" Door shuts.
Okay, I'll just I guess I'll just hang out. Oh, god, shoot, dang. Did not go as I thought it was gonna go. Yeah, I guess I'll just hang out on the side of the building and try to stay out of sight until everybody. Maybe if I can like get around the side of the building and see into a window to kind of keep an eye on them in the. I assume they're in the lobby, but.
Well, no,
I guess-
at this point, they're all in the tavern room.
Oh, okay. Can I hear them? Like.
Probably not, but you could, from any window, like, you could get a glimpse of them in there.
Okay, so I'll try to like. I'll just kind of keep an eye on it. Stay
Okay.
out of sight.
Got it. Just blending in for now.
That's
Okay.
all I'm doing. Yeah.
Cutting back to Junko, just kind of in brief summary, they seem a lot more comfortable asking questions than answering them.
That's okay. The only question I will ask is how you got the peg leg. That's the only one I care about.
Ever been to Tuluna Sincere?
Where is that on the map?
That is across the sea. That is east.
Music. Only in passing. I'll take a sip.
Well, yeah, the human speaks up now. If you ever go to Tuluna Sincere, I'd recommend not swimming in any of the rivers.
Something bite it off.
Ah, aye. Something real nasty. Big feckin' lizard.
Oh, a lizard.
Real big one.
How'd you get out?
Yeah, he got his leg, didn't he? That's all he wanted. The rest of
Say
us
that's
swam the
lucky.
hell away. It was 30 feet long, easy.
Well, if I ever go there, maybe I'll try and get a lizard head for you.
What's with the
Bring it
mask?
back.
You know, it just makes you stand out more. The only one in the whole town in a mask.
Oh, I brought it down when I went to the
Oh,
first
did you?
date. Yeah.
Got it. Noted.
If not, I thought it, but I don't think I
Maybe,
said
maybe
it.
it's just like that he can see it here. Like,
Yeah. I guess shy.
you some kind of assassin?
Is it wrong to be? I thought this place is welcoming to
Girl's
anybody.
gotta make a living, don't she?
And I do welcoming with the like quotations.
Huh. So,
Why you have somebody you don't like?
Oh, there's plenty I don't like. Love to see them bumped off. Not gonna pay for it. They're not worth the coin.
Yeah, a lot of people have that opinion.
No offense. Yours is an
None
honored
taken.
profession. Like mine.
Yeah?
Sailor. Bosun for Captain Tullib.
That's the captain we need to speak to out of game, right?
That is.
Oh. Yeah?
That's right.
Do you enjoy it?
Do I enjoy it? It's work.
Yeah.
You enjoy what you do? Oh, wait, I get it. You're one of the bloodthirsty types. Right.
Oh, only
No
when
judgment
they deserve
here.
it. Only when they deserve it.
Right, well. Name me a man who doesn't deserve a knife in the dark, huh? Well,
Can't name one.
you got a name? Maybe I'll look you up if the work ever comes round. Can't say I'm
not-
likely as to hire. Folk I work for do. Plenty.
I'm Lori.
Right, and we'll be able to find you as Lordy the Assassin?
Just ask for Lori.
Sure, you say so.
Just ask for the one with the high ponytail, too. That usually works.
The one with the ponytail. Is that,
Yeah, I have like this big ass ponytail.
is that not a thing that you folk really do in your work, or what? I'd think you could use it to choke someone out. No? Beat
I'm
someone
like-
to death with it?
Like, literally, like, contemplating how that would work and doing a couple seconds as he's saying it, like, hoping he sees that I'm thinking about it.
Oh, he
Amused.
does, and, like,
Amused.
The others at the table are kind of guffawing over the commentary.
I mean, I could braid it and then put a dagger at the end and then whip somebody. I think that would work.
I'd think you'd be as likely to cut your own hands off, don't you?
If you're not talented.
And you are.
If I didn't survive this long.
Well, hey,
Not-
I don't know you. Maybe you use poisons.
Nah. Like you said, I'm the bloodthirsty type.
No wonder you're not afraid of Resh over here. Ah, she's afraid of me. She ought to be afraid of me.
I still have all these drinks. I'm gonna slide 2 to him. No hard feelings, right?
Nah, he's gonna just take one, get up, start to walk away, and then come back, grab the other, and head outside. Don't mind him. He's new.
It's okay.
Um,
I almost shit myself, but don't let him know that. He's
Between you and I, me too. First time he walked in for a job, I told the captain no. Didn't want him on the crew. Pretty sure that's why the captain hired him on the spot. Because no one makes decisions on his ship but Captain Tullib. Good point to remember. And I'm gonna segue over to the first table now. You three, as you've been kind of waiting a few minutes, obviously you guys noticed Junko over at the table nearby.
Just trying to be chill.
Yeah.
After maybe a minute or two after that, the hostler from the front desk comes into the tavern room, takes the chair that Dala had been sitting in, and sits down heavily. So, understand you're looking for maybe some reliable work in the family business.
Yep.
We are pretty capable.
I know what your kind can do. And this guy, remember, he's got an eye patch, so he's just kind of fixing the one beady eye on Therithiel, and then over to you three. Not you, though. What can you do?
Me?
You.
I'm just a smith, I'll say. Like, adjusting the warhammer on my back.
Yeah. Town might need a smith real soon. And
Is
you,
the smith here ready?
he looks at Cora. You got the same gifts in your family?
Yeah.
Yeah. You lot it.
No,
There's
we
more.
travel with a couple others.
Good. Trustworthy sorts. Reliable. Are they?
Reliable,
are.
but depends what you mean by trustworthy.
Well, we're sort of a trust-building enterprise. You want to work for us. You want to work for Romag. You gotta put out the goods.
Oh, we
And
can
the
put
goods
out.
gotta be there come the sun.
We can put out all the goods. Man, Cora's so good at this.
Mm-hmm. The best.
Well, let me extend an offer to you on behalf of Romag. Right on the floor.
Cora tries just not react at all, and it's really hard for her.
There's a pack of goblins looking for employment on the way to meet up with some associates late tonight. Their associates are something of a rival of Romag's. Their people get a little too hot to handle, if you know what I'm saying.
Do I know what he's saying?
Do you know what he's saying?
Can I make an insight check on what he's
I
saying?
would say in this case, no. It's very contextual.
Okay.
I just nod.
Oh, I nod too.
Well, if, say, something were to befall these goblins, blights upon them all, nothing that traces back to Dean here, or nothing to the boss, Romag. Maybe we got a job offer for you and your friends. Something to get you into the family.
I think we can handle that.
Yeah,
Does this job come with a reward
yeah.
other than
It's getting into the family.
You don't get your arms and legs pulled off for snooping. And you get to meet with Romag for a job offer. And then he decides if there's going to be any down payment on your employment or not. Sound good?
I like the sound of this, yes.
Good. Well, I'll be in touch if anything untoward befalls those poor goblins.
And where? Did he say where?
No, but what he's gonna do is lay down like a little map of the surrounding area and stab a dagger clean through the map right on a spot on the road a little north of here in the woods. And then he'll just leave the dagger in the table, in the map,
Was
push out
his
his chair to
name?
get up.
Was he Dean?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Dean. I like your eye patch.
He's just gonna
Good
walk back
dude.
to the hostler's counter. You can see he's shaking his head like as he's walking away.
Cora's gonna look at Thrithiel and at Three like, we did it!
Oh my god.
Look, we
It's
just gotta take care of some goblins, then we can meet with, and we're in. That's what we're here to do, right?
Is Ithri familiar with goblins? Would there have been a lot in his hometown? Or near his hometown?
Make let's call this a history check?
We fought a few already.
Well, that's a
That's-
natural 20, but I should have rolled with disadvantage. Hang on.
Aw, man.
That hurts. Feels bad, man. Okay, so
11.
I wouldn't say a lot. You're familiar with, I mean, you know goblins tend to live in dark places, or in deep forests. They're kind of menaces.
The thing that Ashley wanted to know is if they're like inherently evil, inherently aggressive, or if they're like an actual culture unto themselves and just happen to be goblins.
A little bit of all of the above.
Okay.
They're, for the most part, more often than not, goblins are vicious, nasty little fiends. There are exceptions to the rule. Supposedly, there are whole societies of civilized, or at least of not evil little fiendish goblins. But you've certainly never encountered any, and there's not even any confirmation that such enclaves exist. Every goblin you've ever seen is kind of bat-eared, cat-eyed, and has the personality of a gremlin.
Okay.
Oh, we should probably, if we're gonna go out tonight, we should probably rest beforehand, right? Get
That
some
would
food,
be nice.
take a rest.
I would agree with this, yes.
Can we, like, let everybody else know that? Somehow?
Perhaps
I mean,
once we meet outside.
yeah.
Okay. Well, Cora's gonna get up, take a step, stub her toe on the table, and just start walking outside.
The three will finish the drink and then follow.
You'd see
Ditto.
Dracon standing by the wall, by the way.
Cora will look at Dracon, just go, and then walk past and go
He goes,
outside.
"Arr."
I'll just follow them out.
Okay. So you four are outside. Junko, I would say you can probably see them going. It's up to you what you want to do here.
I'll wait a couple minutes. Just chatting with him, and then I'll be like, I gotta go. Well, we're at a hostel?
Hostile.
Hospital? Hostingy?
Hostile.
Like that
How have
orc
we
was
made
being
it this
towards you,
far?
hostile.
You know,
Dumb luck.
Junko doesn't drink, so she might be a little, you know.
New group name. Dumb luck.
Okay.
She'll, when she gets up, she'll reach out her hand to shake it, his, like, hope to see you in the future.
Aye.
Chicken dick.
I'll shake your hand. Hope we can find some work for you.
Seems fun.
Oh, this life? It has its perks. You looking for something a little more exciting, some better things to drink. Maybe do a little bit of window shopping. You're gonna want to check out the Boatman's Tavern, the Knocked Market. It's
You
a
said the Knocked
warehouse
Market?
building over along the river.
Okay. Avari's just writing things down so we can.
It's all good.
Yeah. All right, I can do that.
Aye. Hope to see you around. And he's gonna go back to his drink, and you can slip out.
I have 2 drinks I didn't drink there, so I'll just
Noted.
leave those for them.
they'll find a home. You notice as you're leaving that both the woman who had been smoking the pipe when you came in and the hostler are speaking in hushed voices behind the front desk. And as soon as you're like in the waiting room, they both stop and wait for you to leave. Kind of glancing.
Good evening. I'll act a little bit more drunk than I am. Just a tiny bit.
Good afternoon. Bye.
I walk out. Well, I didn't stop when I did it. I was just
Gotcha. Okay. So you make it outside, and all of you are more or less regrouped, assuming Nova is going to rejoin them and not hide.
As long
Stuck
as they're
somewhere.
not like in super plain sight at the front of the building, then yeah. Like if I see them start to.
I'll leave that to you guys' discretion where you're going to go now.
what was the warehouse called? The
Boatman's Tavern.
Market.
He called it the Boatman's Tavern and Knocked Market.
Two different things.
Oh, I grabbed the map. That was
Oh.
left on the table too, by the way.
Leaving the dagger?
No, I ripped the map. I take the dagger out.
Okay. It actually takes a little bit of work. He put it in there good.
I just watch a struggling one.
I'll get it. Yeah, let me get outside. Guys, I got us a job to get Robag.
I will poke her eye patch down. No, no point in raising it right outside the.
Oh, yeah, I guess you're right.
Yeah.
What did you guys do?
That was good.
Oh, I talked to one of the captain's buds. Apparently, he got his. I'm keeping the voice going for Lori. Also, my name is Lori. The guy with the peg leg, he got it bitten off by a giant lizard. I kind of want to see it.
I don't think
Shoulda
I like
came
the
up-
sight of you, Junko.
I should have came up with a fake name.
Maybe.
I thought.
Did we
Never
even
mind.
give them their names?
Oh, he didn't even ask.
Nope.
I was hoping somebody would ask about the eye patch, but they didn't.
I think it's the kind of place where those things aren't abnormal, therefore not asked
Well,
about.
I had a whole story about it.
Yeah,
So
but
how'd you lose your
imagine-
eye?
It was this shipping incident. There was an explosion with gunpowder, and a piece of the ship shrapnel hit me right through the eye. And I pulled it out, and it pulled my eye out with it.
Eye kebab. Love it.
What'd you
It's
do
pretty
with
cool,
after?
isn't it?
You are a badass, Cora.
Yeah. A bad butt.
I'll just come hobbling around the corner like,
You-
oh my god.
You certainly got an imagination.
Do I notice Nova just hurting, being limping or something?
She's just like holding her rib, probably cracked it landing on her back.
Are you okay, Miss Nova?
Yep. I'm good.
I tried talking to you in my mind and I didn't hear anything wrong. Or I didn't hear anything. Did there anything wrong? Did I do something to upset you?
Right. I forget to explain it. I'm sorry. It only works within a certain distance, and we have to be able to see each other. So,
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Well, I thought I had done something to upset you. I'm glad that is not the case.
oh no.
So, I talked to.
We'll go talk
Let's
somewhere
like
private.
walk over here.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's walk all back to the stable, I guess.
So the only thing Year 3 wants to do before we leave that specific location is see if there's any boats on the water.
There are a few fishing. I guess it wouldn't be fishing boats. You'd just be fishing on the side of the river. There's only the one.
Back.
Then. It would be the one
Yeah, the back of the inn.
moored. Yeah.
Okay. And it's a large-ish vessel,
Yes.
is it?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Presume that's Captain Dell's then.
Damn, I should have gone around look to see if I had a name. Tomorrow.
Can I see a name for where I am?
Probably not at present, and totally not because I didn't look up the membership as it.
That is fair enough. It's obviously the name is written on the other side. If
Yes,
they even
that-
write
that's
names on them. I don't
Or
know.
definitely
the
it,
or
yeah.
the back. Yeah, we just.
I imagine
answered.
pirate boat ships don't name themselves because then you'd be like, that pirate ship, rather than just generic pirate number 3.
Well, I mean, I think they do because they want the notoriety of being that pirate.
I just don't think they label it, with like big gold
True.
letters. Like,
In Pirates of the Caribbean, they didn't have names on the ships. They
That's
just have
true.
names.
And
as we
Pirates of
know,
the Caribbean. If Pirates of the Caribbean
is-
doesn't know, then nobody
Oh,
knows.
Yeah,
True
and that is
life.
just
Yeah.
that is
That's
fact.
just facts.
Right there.
Mhm.
So,
That was the documentary, wasn't it?
Yeah, pretty sure.
yeah. Oh
Yeah.
gosh.
Year 3 will just follow behind wherever everyone else is going, worrying about having to murder goblins.
Before we get back to the stable, because we have an eavesdropper in the stable. So, I talked to Dean.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's like the runner.
Well, he was like the middle guy. Yeah.
Yeah. And if we do this thing, she holds up the map, take out these goblins at this spot tonight, we can, get in with Romag.
Meet Romag?
Yeah.
May I have a look at the map?
Yeah, careful, there's a big rip in it. Yeah, here you go.
How far away from the town would the spot be?
Maybe a mile.
That's a really close by.
Also, the goblins might be meeting with. Look around, make sure there's no one listening. Elemental fire people?
That's what he meant.
Is that?
Wait, but why would they want you to take out goblins helping an elemental group?
They said.
They're rivals.
Dean said it was a rival.
Didn't, not to be mistaken, but didn't the elements not always get along?
I don't know. Do I know
I
that?
believe each type was like trying to be the top.
Romag was the. Oh gosh.
Of elemental earth.
Okay.
Yes, feel my pain. I had to learn all these names too.
Yes, he is priest of elemental
Earth.
earth.
That's right. Man, that's way back in my notes.
Yeah.
That was only implied. I don't know. It's hard to pretend that you know what's going on.
Perhaps this is true, and they each have a rivalry between each other. Each wants to be the higher rank element. So perhaps they do engage in battle between each other.
The only question I have is, do we want to meet this guy, Ramag?
I feel like the more that we learn about them from the inside, better. Did I ever see Romag while I was there in the temple, or do I not remember that?
I would imagine. I'll leave that to your discretion. If so, it wouldn't have been very much. But I mean, you were only like of sound mind for brief snippets of time in there. So it's really up to you what you saw, honestly.
I just am asking from the standpoint of, do I want to meet someone who's going to potentially recognize me? So...
I mean, you were primarily Lareth's prisoner.
Okay.
My only thought would be that maybe the arm thing isn't just to do with Lareth, and maybe Key would see that and be like, that is a similar or familiar thing to me.
Perhaps we
Don't
have
be
to get
suspicious.
Miss
Don't
Cora
be
a hook
suspicious.
arm.
What?
Perhaps we have to look and find Miss Cora a hook arm.
Why?
It's
Why would
Nova,
Cora
not
need a
Cora.
hooked arm?
Yeah.
Nova,
No.
not Cora.
You did it,
Perhaps-
Ashley.
Yeah!
Did I say
It's not just
Nova
me
or
who gets it
Cora?
wrong.
No, I'm just
You said
confused.
Cora. You meant Nova.
Oh, my bad.
I'm
Names are
contagious
too
now.
similar.
So they are rivals, or like if Romag is elemental earth and the goblins are meeting elemental fire, is it to be against the fire, or is
Say
it
if
just
they're-
to?
Well, we are not sure who they are meeting. They
Well,
was just mentioned that they were
We just have to
rivals.
stop them from meeting them? Whoever they're meeting up with?
We need to kill the goblins before they meet, presumably. But
Okay.
didn't we find out that there's like armies of variety of creatures and things that
Well,
are
Lareth
part
had
of the temple,
goblins,
so-
he had bugbears, so we can only assume we saw visions of trolls in the field, so anything evil based is
just using the
If the elements are fighting against each other, though, that'd be like really handy to
thing.
use in our
Yes.
favor.
We could use that to our
In the
advantage,
future.
yes.
Three.
So it would be handy probably to meet this Romag and just kind of get as much information as possible.
unless if you want to avoid Romag, we could find out where the goblins are going and be like, hey, flame people, we were sent to kill your goblins by this guy.
Oh.
If I remember correctly, the things I took back from the moat house were from the fire element.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 5 cloaks of elemental fire.
5
don't-
cloaks with a flaming eye.
Yeah.
So if
We
we
don't
just
know.
follow these goblins to where they're going and then ask for a meeting with that person?
The only problem is then we'd piss off people in not.
No, I
who
think
would
we
be able
should
to-
stick with this one because we know the most about them.
Do we know who the elemental fire priest is? Did we learn that ever? From anyone?
I don't
Um,
believe so.
I don't think we did.
Could
We
have
just
if I
knew
was given more
who-
time.
We knew who took over for Lareth.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Notes, notes, notes.
Hedrak is who Larif was working for. That's who took over.
Yeah, Hedrak is a wizard, though, I think.
High Priest of Elemental Power.
Bel Sornig took over for Lareth at Elemental Water. I don't think we know
I don't
The
know
fire.
fire.
at all. Yeah.
No. Yeah, Hedrak was just the High Priest of Elemental, so he was like above.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You're right. You're right. You're right. Hector is the Grand Wizard. Gosh dang it! There's so many names. Hector.
Hedrick responds to Ayus, right?
Yeah.
So many goddamn names.
Mhm.
If only that name had come up.
Vadri. What's Vadriel?
Aldriel is my old druid friend who is now working for them because Hector fucked his brain.
Oh, okay.
I think.
They want to keep the Demon Queen sealed. They serve Ayus, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He serves Ayus now.
It's very. There's a lot of names.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes, feel
We
my
need a
pain.
flowchart. We gotta make a
Mhm.
flowchart.
I'm looking
Okay.
at the flowchart right now.
Literally, like, I need to make a flowchart of who's
This is
connected
with
to
things
who.
with notes. You could write a
And-
note for this thing, but it's way over here, so you have to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So our
Ayus-
options are
Go on.
follow the goblins, go find out who the elemental priest of fire is potentially, and maybe offer to help them. Don't know how well it's gonna go. Or kill the goblins, report back to the dean guy, and he'll set up a meeting with Romag. Do I have that correct?
Yes. I think we
Or-
should do that. The last thing.
The second thing.
Oh, we can kill the goblins and make it look like another faction did it.
I think that's the point.
I mean, another faction did do it, just through us.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
They don't want anybody to know it was associated with.
The only I don't have an answer to this question. Is it a question? The only thing I'm worried about is how deep do we go working for the temple?
Well, there's 3
Well-
levels plus the thing on the top or
No.
bottom. So
Not physically
How-
deep, Cora. Just
How
How far
How
do we want to get
many-
invested?
how many deeds do you want to do to help out?
I don't want to help out the temple at all, honestly.
Well, it'd be easier if we were deep in there and then we'd just take out the people in charge.
So deep. So deep.
I imagine you have to do a lot of bad in order to get that.
Well,
Position.
we'll just do secretly good stuff.
I mean,
Like, well, they'll be like, you have to do this bad thing, and we'll be like, okay, but secretly we're gonna do this good thing and not really do that bad thing.
I
We'll
feel,
just have to play it by ear.
I feel like not doing the thing is not going to be an option. But, like I said, I don't have an answer.
can we be taking a short rest while these conversations are happening?
Yeah, that's fine. I'll allow that.
Q, because I need some hit dice as well.
Amazing.
The guy that I sat at the table with, he offered us work at the boathouse Noct Market. Or hoped. He works directly for the captain.
End of work.
If we wanted. Well, if I wanted. Honestly.
Okay.
I guess my kind are known around these everywhere.
Some
Really
more?
fine.
Just pull out a dagger and go. Like,
Well, there
assassin.
was an assassin
Oh.
guild here, right?
This is the perfect place for a person like you, I imagine.
That kind of
Oh.
hurts.
I was gonna say, ow.
Dracon thinks nothing of it when he says it.
What is the plan for tonight?
I think we should eat and rest and then go do that tonight.
Oh, I'm gonna look around to see if there's any prying eyes.
I mean, Sam is in here scrubbing the
No,
stable door.
we are talking away from him. I'm gonna put him saying that.
Okay.
The other side of the.
I thought
As
we
long as you're
weren't
keeping your
even
voices
back at.
lowered.
I thought we
Yeah, I
weren't
think-
even back to the stable yet.
I
thought
mean, it's
we
only
were
200
on our
feet.
way,
I mean, by
so-
now, you
Oh.
can be wherever you want to be, honestly.
Thrithiel, did you still want to go on a small hunt tonight?
Well, if we are to go attack these goblins, I don't know if that's of more
It's a
importance
deer.
or not.
Feed our keeper.
Wouldn't hunting goblins be deemed hunting?
Do you
Fuff.
think you want to eat goblin?
Never tried it.
I've never tried it, but I probably wouldn't like to. I can imagine it to be very sinewy and not very nice tasting.
I'm just gonna make the face I'm making now. Just like,
Perhaps
I
on
read a
our
book
way
about it once, but you know.
on our way to the goblins, on our way back, we could find something out in the forest.
Yeah.
Do you really think it's worth? I don't mind killing goblins. They are evil creatures, but is it really worth speaking to Romag?
Worth getting into the temple. I mean,
Yeah, I
how else
feel
are we
like-
gonna do it?
I'm not too certain how else we're gonna get information. My only other thought is we just interrogate the hostel keeper, but there's only so much he's gonna tell us. And then what? We have to hold him prisoner forever, or he's gonna go tell people, or we have to kill him.
I
There's
imagine
another
he
cell
won't know
next
too
to
much,
Lareth.
So
Well, I'm not traveling all the way back to Hummelbank with a prisoner.
I know we need more information. Any information is good information.
I mean, we might as well.
I-
We have to wait for Mother Scrank to get back anyway.
That is true. But if word gets by, the temple will know that there is a group of people helping. Romag will report to somebody else.
That's good. We're a group of capable bad guys.
But bear in mind, they are the ones who also sent assassins after us.
Well, that was
If they-
specifically the two in Hummelbank.
I understand. Well, they were spies before we even got there. They aren't the assassins. What I mean is, if they
I think,
know
I
that a
think I
group
get
of
what you're
people,
saying.
a group of people from Hummelbank killed Lareth, killed their assassin, are now helping them, they will know it's us, and
Well,
it could
I mean-
be a bad thing. That's all I'm wondering.
So we
worrying
all
about.
need fake names, and we need to not say we're from Hummelbank.
I have a good
Yeah,
friend, I could use his name.
I'm Lori.
I don't think anybody would know his name.
I'll be Corithiel.
No.
I look at
No.
Cora. How dare you?
No? What should my name be?
Not that.
Would it be weird if I use another wizard's name?
No, I don't think so.
Depends on the wizard.
Mm-hmm.
He is the one who taught me my early days of magic.
If he's famous, you probably shouldn't.
Yeah, I
I
wouldn't use
haven't heard from
Mordenkainen's
him.
name.
I haven't heard from him in years. He went missing.
What's the name?
His name is Hector.
Well, that's a pretty common name.
I'm sorry, what did you say his name was?
His name was Hector. Or was, I don't know if it's past, present.
Yeah, I don't
It's-
think you should use that name, Dracon.
What's wrong with
Why-
that name?
Well, I like
Because
that name.
Hector works for the temple now. He's the one who turned Valdriel to working for.
He is?
Yeah.
What?
Yes.
What-
Yes.
How do you know
What
it's
do
the
you-
same Hector?
Lareth told me.
He did?
Yes.
Oh.
But how does...
He
what
said
did
that there
tell
was a
you?
mage from Figuremount that had turned Valdriel's mind, controlled it somehow, and when I asked what the mage's name was, he said it was Hector and that he was a grand wizard.
That isn't the Hector I know.
Are you sure?
100%. Or maybe...
It seems a
I suppose
little
you can
too
never really know a
coincidental.
person, but...
Well, even if it's not the same one, you probably shouldn't use the name.
Yeah,
Just so
in
there's no
case.
confusion, like if we need name tags later or something.
Do
There's
we know
two
where he
Hectors.
is? Is he in the temple?
I assume so. That's what Lara said. I mean, none of my druid party made it out of there, so he had to have been there to do the mind thing.
Maybe I can somehow speak to him.
Well, we need to get deep in there to do that.
Probably start with speaking to Romag first.
I am more so meant by magical means.
You think you can? Or you do
Not at the moment, but I know Byrne was working on a scroll for me, and I will be getting that at some point. But I
We
don't
need to
know
go
if we'll
back
be
to
heading
Hollowbank?
No. If we do end up heading that way before we actually do try to infiltrate the temple.
Well, is there any kind of magic shop in Noct? Maybe that sells
I think we've seen it.
just the apothecary?
There is
That's
also
maybe in the market.
the problem of I can technically not use that spell as of yet, but
I
it's
don't
a little
understand
out of
how
my
wizard magic
reach.
works.
Yeah, why couldn't you use it?
I need to be a little bit more practiced with magic before I can
Even if
use-
it's a scroll?
I would rather write it down in my spell book for permanent use.
Right.
So,
Magic is weird.
did he
Okay.
give you any more information?
All he said was that. Yeah, that was all he said.
Now I'm
That
just
there was a
wondering
grand
if
wizard.
maybe he was a grand wizard when I met him. He didn't seem like it, I guess, but how would I tell? He was teaching me.
But is that like the top tier wizard that you can be? Like the grand
Oh, that's
wizard?
an archmage.
How do you know that?
I read books.
Would a Grand Wizard
Yeah.
be on par with that though, or is that its own title?
Make an Arcana check for me.
That might just be within the temple, like their own special.
Oh, maybe. You're right.
Only 10.
10. It's not a title you're familiar with. Archmage is.
Yeah.
And
Oh, he's
generally,
specifically
Cora is
saying-
actually correct. That is the title of the most powerful
Yeah.
wizards, but you've never heard of a Grand Wizard as a title. Certainly not one mentioned by your friend.
Yeah, I don't know. Lareth was just telling me that one of my friends was mind controlled, which was the work of this wizard. who was
I
a
know
mage
them.
from Vigormount, and then 2 were sacrificed, and 2 were locked up.
And this was
So-
all to do with Hector.
He was the one who did the mind controlling. I don't know if he did the sacrificing. I assume that was Lareth.
Yes. He did leave very abruptly. Maybe it was to pursue this cause.
How long ago was that?
I cannot remember off the top of my head. I would have to read.
Check your backstory.
Yes.
Let me just.
I can't remember off the top of my head.
Let me read my diary from 10 years ago.
It was a few years ago at least, so
I mean, it's possible. It could just be a coincidence, but I think it's just far too likely.
he knew I wanted to learn the ways of elemental magic. Maybe he was trying to bring me to that side.
Possible.
Maybe he's also been mind controlled.
I very much doubt it, but you can never be sure. If you are the person who is the grand wizard of someone as powerful as the Temple of Elemental Sin, it could be mind control, but can a mind control person mind control people?
I don't know.
My thought was that it was the demons that were doing the mind control rather than the actual people, but
Yes.
I
This
don't
is
know
very
enough about it.
troubling news to me. I need to.
Well,
I need to
if we
speak to him.
if we do this goblin thing and we speak to Romag, maybe we can glean some information from Romag about where Hector is or who he is. We can just say that we heard about a wizard, and then we can also probably find out information on my friends, and
Yes.
I think there's value in it. I don't want to work for the temple either, but I don't really know any other way to do this, and we have to keep an eye on a random goblin coming with fruit. I don't know. So many things right now.
The only thing we were coming here to meet with someone you're familiar with who isn't here at the moment. Do we want to start causing a ruckus before that happens?
We're gonna be all secretive about the goblin thing.
Yeah, they're not supposed to know anyone does it. It's supposed to. Didn't you say it was supposed to look like an accident?
They're just supposed to not know that it was us or them.
That's easy enough, I imagine.
It wasn't. It was more the meeting with Is it Romag? I keep
Romag.
thinking I'm
Yeah,
saying it wrong.
Romag.
I keep thinking
Romag.
I'm
There was
mixing it up
Gremeg
with-
and Ramos
Yeah.
and Romag.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, what?
They're all related.
They're
It was
brothers.
more the getting involved with Romag is probably not going to go down
Well,
well with
I imagine.
Mother Scrang.
Well,
I'm
just don't
sorry,
tell her.
Angie. Oh, I can't not tell her anything. I'm probably gonna tell her everything. I'm gonna be honest with you guys.
Did we
Thought you
find
didn't
out how
tell her
many?
that one.
She saved my life. I kind of owe her my entire life.
I guess that's fair.
Perhaps she might be willing to assist us in some tasks.
I was gonna say, in that case, just tell her what we're actually doing, and or
I
maybe
don't know
don't,
if-
because we're not supposed to trust anybody, even her.
I kind of just push the eye patch down on Core's eye as a jest.
If Novacree feels like she wants to tell her, I don't see why not, but maybe it's not for the best. I understand you owe her your life, but that doesn't mean you have to tell her everything about it.
But if she's against the temple like we are, perhaps telling her might be a benefit to us.
But what could she, well, we won't know until we tell her, but what could she do to help us in? Tell us to not help them? Tell us not to speak to Romag?
I don't know.
I mean-
She's familiar with the area. She's
We
been here
do
for
not
a
know
while, I
until we
assume.
meet her.
What are we
Jill.
doing tonight?
Until then, I suggest we keep this
Resting.
secret between us.
Apparently in
Well,
a
when do we
stable.
when do we have to go for these goblins?
Yeah, did you-
Tonight.
Give a time or anything?
Did he? He didn't give a time, did he?
He said tonight.
Okay.
He said tonight.
What time of day is it now?
Like 3 in the afternoon.
So I think we should rest. That way Ithri can, he still looks kind of tired.
So here's a mechanics question. I don't know that you can just have a rest like 8 hours after waking up, can you?
I believe
You
the
can't
rule
just start a
is-
long rest.
Every 12 hours, you may benefit from an extended rest.
So
Has it been 12 hours?
It has not.
no. So I
Go to
can't-
sleep. Go
A
to sleep.
short rest it is.
Knock me out.
Yeah.
It's be,
A short rest would be fine, but I would rather be out there and perhaps set an ambush.
Kind of, yeah.
You don't
Should
know
scout
where
out.
to ambush though.
We do
Well,
have
they
the
marked
map
it on the
do we
map,
not?
right?
Is it where did he stab specifically? Is it like on a road?
Yeah. Yeah, it's on the
Is
road.
there like
It's actually like right on the road to the temple from here.
Oh god.
okay, so we could probably set like up an ambush or something.
I have a hunting trap.
I have a bear trap.
No, I've read about these. So we dig a hole
Let me see.
and we fill it with snakes or spikes, and then we
I do not
Cover
think
it
we
up.
have
Snakes
that.
lately.
sticks and
Did-
leaves.
I don't
Was-
think we have enough time for that. Smith.
Was this a child's book that you read that in?
No,
Oh.
Yeah,
We
we
have
could
any
use it.
shovels?
I have
it
this
was
hunting trap
it was
that I could use.
Gatsby's gadgets, tips and tricks.
Which is what exactly?
It's just got a bunch of like pranks and stuff you could play on people.
Oh, thanks.
Ah, okay.
And
Come in handy in
traps.
A
combat.
pit of snakes. I mean,
There's this one with a latrine. It's pretty good.
I know that you're like the princess
I
of
can't
snakes.
do.
and all,
I
but-
can do spikes on the ground. I can't do a pit of snakes though.
Maybe we shouldn't do the snakes. You're right.
Just mention her
I shouldn't do
Princess of
anything with
Snakes,
snakes
like, no.
right now. Don't want to accidentally summon that snake again.
Well, should we head out of town and scout the area?
We can take a small break if anyone needs it.
Well, I know Therithia really
already
wanted
done
to
it.
eat.
Yeah.
I think we've done that like while we
He
were
always
that
going.
wants
was
to eat.
part
Yeah.
Part
Oh,
of this
then.
whole thing was a short
Yeah.
rest.
So short rest.
I
was
mean,
our
I'll
small
eat
thing.
one of my rations and we can just head out there.
Yeah.
I'd rather be out there now
Okay.
trying to see the environment before.
Should we get
Not
a shovel?
the sunless citadel. Here we go.
I don't have a
Definitely
shovel.
not the sunless citadel.
I don't have a shovel.
No.
Listen,
You're the
we
one
had to
who
wait a
threw
few
this at
days.
me.
We had to wait a few days.
A
for
Lareth, you say?
the
Oh.
fruit goblin.
I mean, yeah, he's not here yet.
You guys had a plan.
We had a
Fuck the
plan.
plan.
We never have plans.
And then Cora
Plan?
ran into
What?
a pub with an eye patch,
What's
and
a
everything
plan?
went to shit.
We don't know what plans are. What are you talking about?
Guys, okay. We're gonna take a
Well.
break. We're gonna take a little break. Chat, I would encourage you guys to get some water, some snacks, stand up, stretch a little bit, and
Get
we'll
an
be
eye
back
patch?
in a few minutes. Yeah, get an eye patch if you have one, or if you've recently
Yes.
I
lost
will
an
try
eye.
to make
Oh
Oh
an
my
eye
god, let's all
patch.
get eye patches.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See you guys shortly. And we're back. All right,
Hello.
Welcome back.
for part 2.
Hello.
So we're gonna do a little time jump if you guys are okay with that.
Wait.
Sure.
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. It's evening now.
Oh.
Actually, let's even go a little further than that and say it's nighttime now.
I know how to
we
make
at
any
the spot?
preparations.
Where's my crickets? Hang on, I got some crickets somewhere.
We're heading out of town.
Yeah, we scouted it out, right?
Yeah, we
Yeah,
totally
dude.
would have scattered it
This
out.
Yeah.
time
It
skip meant we
up.
killed
And
all
made
goblins
a
already.
couple
We dug a
traps.
hole.
Yeah,
Put
that's
some
fine.
spikes, you know.
So what you've seen is that the road leads north into the forest, and in fact, I might even have a thing for this now that I think about it. Here I am reading, or just making shit up when maybe there's a thing. Yeah, so the road is rutted and spotted with rank weeds, thistles, burrs, thorns, nettles, etc. Some foot and animal traffic. Looks like it's used the track, but it's not a very busy thoroughfare. As you draw nearer to the temple, the closer you get to it, the more disconcerting is the vegetation. Dead trees with a skeletal appearance. In fact, this is too pleasant. Let's change our audio to something a little less
Investigation music.
nice. No.
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 Oh no.
Such.
I guess I have some new things.
I don't like it. Let's go back to Hammerbank.
Dead
Yeah, can we go back to
trees
town?
with a
Turn around,
skeletal
turn around.
appearance. Scrub growth, twisted and unnaturally colored. All unhealthy and sickly looking. Or exceptionally robust and disgusting. Nova in particular, you find just being out here, it makes your skin crawl. Like there's a sickness in the air that you can feel it. You're more attuned to it than the others, seeing as you're so attuned to nature itself. You don't get close enough to see the ruins themselves, fortunately. Though you would another 15 minutes and you could probably reach the temple ruins. Where you're at now is just some of that blighted forest. And it's, as the sun is setting when you're investigating it, you can see that this particular area does not have a lot of overgrown cover. So you can see the light of the Guardian and the Sleeper shining down both on the road. There are a few trees that you could take cover behind if you want, but the ground itself is relatively flat. The road, at its narrowest, is about 8 feet wide. At its widest, maybe 10 feet. It's not a very wide path. And right around the point marked by the knife, you can see there are some large rocks, kind of suspiciously placed. Maybe there was a site, or there was a fight here at some point in the past in which like giants were hurling boulders. You can almost imagine the imprints in the road where one boulder might have struck and then rolled just off the path. So there is some cover by way of these rocks, but that's it. So I will let you decide like how you want to set yourselves up.
Oh boy.
Hey,
Figure out
guys.
which direction these golems are coming from.
What's
Well, you
that?
know the temple is northeast.
Is there any chance this is a trap?
Yeah, that's what I was just thinking.
Can I do a sense motive like an hour ago?
Or a few hours
Probably
ago.
a bit
Oh,
later.
retroactive.
Yeah.
Can I set up my hunting trap?
Yeah. Draw on there for me wherever you want to put it.
Okay.
I'll also set next to it my bear trap.
All right. Same thing, and I'm going to have you guys each roll a survival check to kind of
Okay.
cover it up
Just
and
move
mask
my
it there.
token out of the way.
Does anyone want to help me?
Yeah.
I'll go help you.
I'll assist you too. Well, if I can.
Just because
Yeah, but it-
otherwise.
We not
Here.
want to put this on the road, perhaps.
Well,
in
I'll
that
assist
square.
somebody, so somebody has advantage.
All of my fancy spell tokens, and I don't think I have a bear trap.
What the hell?
It is a hunting trap, and it is a steel ring. Snap shut.
Oh,
Okay, survival
wait.
check.
I do have a bear trap.
Yeah.
That work?
Presumably, a hunting
Oh,
trap
there it
is
is.
just smaller.
Yeah, same thing. Just
I can
smaller.
make
I
it.
got a
Well, it's which-
14.
Is it the left or the right where I'm putting the bear trap?
The orange is mine.
case.
Wait, do you want to spread them out more? Do you want to have one like?
My thought was that we'd want them to go off at the same time because no one's going to walk into a trap and then keep going.
True.
Let's just keep going,
True.
guys. Fuck that guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, we've lost one. Let's keep going. Is
Good
it
point.
a bad?
And I'm gonna mark this one so that I can see it as 14. Because that's the DC for spotting.
Cool.
Yeah, that was my survival check. Okay. And then I think, how big is this rock that I'm currently like behind?
It's big enough that you can crouch behind it and be fully concealed, but if you're standing upright, you'd be seeing over the top of it.
Where is a big enough one or somewhere that I could conceal myself as a dire wolf?
As a direwolf, you could... Oh, that's a large creature, isn't it?
That's a large creature.
You'd probably need either these two giant boulders at the bottom, or maybe this large gnarled tree.
Okay, then I will go here, I guess, and kind of hide as a direwolf in this like brush next to this rock, I guess.
Is that my cue to throw the direwolf on there?
Yes, please.
I will give you control.
Does anyone need to say anything to me before you need me to talk back before a final shape?
Wait for a signal to attack.
The only thing I would
Yeah.
say would be
Wait, what's the
If,
signal?
if the temple is to the
Attack.
northwest, we can assume perhaps that the goblins won't be coming from that direction.
Oh, I said northeast. Is the temple.
Northeast.
They'll be coming from the south.
Or west. Or east.
You should have control of that token now.
Thank you.
Perhaps we should
Just
let
hide myself over here or
Master
something.
Dracon make the first attack.
Yeah, we'll see that.
I mean, if we are, it would make sense to let them get closer. I have range, but
Once they step into it, one of the traps, that's when we spring our trap.
That's
Question:
what I
is
was
Is this
thinking.
is this tree that I'm on? Is it like a tree, or is it dead, or is it will it provide me cover?
Both. It's so that tree is fat, almost swollen, and you can see like there's bulges growing out of its trunk that almost look tumorous. The foliage is present, but it's all dead and dry, and frequently is like falling down. And you can see the colors of the leaves are very sickly and yellow, and a few are black.
Can I use one of my racial traits and try to hide myself up here?
You have a racial trait related to that?
Yes, Mask of the Wild. You can attempt to hide even when you are lightly obscured.
Oh, absolutely. So it being nighttime, technically you guys will be lightly obscured. Well, not to dark vision, but okay. Yeah, you can do that.
Oh, and I still don't have dark vision.
so we're assuming they're coming from the south.
Yeah, we are, because they're headed towards.
Okay.
I
I
assume.
would like to.
Sorry, you go first.
This tree here. If I can hide behind the trunk of that to be hidden,
Sure.
would be great.
Sure.
Is anyone else using a crossbow?
No, not me.
Negative.
Okay.
Will you be able to see over that rock though, Dracon?
It's a tree.
No, the rock here.
Oh no. I mean, I don't know how tall that rock is. I
Yes,
suppose I
you'd be
should
able to
have
see
asked
over it. It's about 4 feet tall.
Same size as a goblin.
Well, I'm assuming not every goblin is going to crowd into that 20-foot
True.
square, you know? Like, so I want a view of everywhere from here.
I am going to be like using my hearing because I have keen hearing and smell, so I have advantage on this check. So I want to use my hearing to like listen for anything coming down the road.
Okay.
Can I use her sense of smell? No, I'm kidding.
How big is that rock right there?
About the same as the other one.
Okay, I'm just gonna crouch. Asian squat behind it.
Okay. Got it. Understood. All right. Any other preparations, or are you guys ready
Can
to...
I, like... Is it safe to say I can, like, hide behind this rock?
Yeah.
Like, I can just, like press myself against
Yeah,
it?
it's 4 feet tall. You can absolutely just crouch behind it. Yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
So, if you guys are ready, what I'm going to do is first have Nova make her perception check with advantage. And once we resolve that, I'm going to have everyone make a stealth check.
Okay.
20.
Nice.
So, funny thing, around midnight, and by the way, it is creepy in here. It's gotten to a point where, like, no, I don't imagine anybody's very happy just spending hours and hours waiting here. You hear something, Nova, and you kind of listen for a moment, and it sounds like shrill voices talking in a hushed tone. Speaking, I don't know if you speak Goblin, but they're speaking a language you don't understand. And they're coming from the northwest.
Okay.
It sounds
can
like
I
they'll be here in about 2 rounds. So at this point,
I see
I think
anyone?
we're gonna
No.
have everyone roll a stealth check, and then we're gonna roll initiative.
I got a 5.
17.
Stealth check.
Yup.
Oh, I get +4 as a wolf. Thank God.
I have a +2, and I also rolled a 5.
I have an
Wait, I am
11
still
because
rolling with
+4.
I got 18.
Let me just make sure that I am doing that right.
Let's see, stealth checks, 15.
Ability checks, yeah. That is a 5.
Oh gosh.
Let's pass, I think. Wait, no, what you said you had
I
11,
can see
right?
Junko. Can I talk to her? No, not at all.
And these
I mean,
rolls
you
are
have
great.
your
Mind link.
Yeah.
mind link.
Yeah, can I do that? Can I just be like, hey, they're coming? I'm just gonna say that because I can see her. She's right in front of me. I'll just be like, hey, they're coming from the northwest. They're not coming from the south.
Junko, technically you guys will still have to react in initiative to this. So on round 3, I'm going to add the goblins to initiative. Can
I need
everyone
to roll
update
initiative.
the zeros in the turn tracker with your respective initiatives?
Initiatives, yeah.
Yes.
I forgot to do that bit.
Another 12.
I just.
With that said, then I would want to move to this side of the rock. Yeah.
On your turn, you'll be able to.
Yeah. I'm just saying that's what I'm thinking, I guess.
I can't see
This
anyone
side
else.
of
I
the
don't
Cora,
think so.
still need you to update your initiative, please.
Yeah, I'm getting it.
And what were everybody's stealth results?
I
You know, just for
Uh,
fun.
Majority group
Oh, wait.
passed.
5.
2 5s, 1 7.
18.
11.
15.
17.
50% pass, 50% fail. Interesting. Okay. No natural 20s, no natural 1s?
No.
Okay. All right. Well, in that case, Junko, you do have initiative as you get that message. What do you do?
So they're coming from the north, so the top of the map, right?
Yep.
Okay.
And the temple is to the northeast.
Do you want me to roll an extra stealth to see if I hide on the tree?
No.
Okay.
The one you already rolled will suffice.
I'm gonna creep along that way and be behind this tree and look beyond the tree, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah.
You have dark vision,
Yes.
but it's 60 feet, right?
Yes.
Okay. So you can see to about here.
Okay.
Though, funny enough, you can actually see a lantern down the road a ways,
Oh my god, my map is freaking out.
illuminating some small, bat-eared figures making their way along the road.
Okay.
Nova.
Oh. Okay. Where did I hear them? Up here?
Northwest. Yep.
Northwest?
They're coming from the northwest. The temple is to the northeast.
That's not okay. Shoot. I'm going to move. How far can I go? 50 feet. I'm gonna move. Yeah, back like here, kind of blend in with this rock.
Okay.
Can
like,
I see what? And yeah, like get in there.
Mm-hmm.
I can see Cora now, right?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Okay, then I'm.
It's still. I mean, it would be dim light. It's nighttime. It's not pitch dark, so it's like being outside at night. You have some vision, just it's very poor.
So then I'll also tell Cora, hey, they're coming from the northwest. The grass.
She'll see you.
Like motioning with a paw. And then
Like a little pointer dog or something. Just...
I can't really. Yeah, I think that's all I'll do. I'll just.
Okay. And focus on hiding.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Therithiel.
I don't know if this will get me out of hiding, but you said it is moonlight out, right?
Yes. Actually, 2 moons are currently visible: the Guardian and the Sleeper. So there's a platinum and a golden moon in the sky.
And am I able to see the light or torch they're carrying?
What's your passive perception? Unless you want to use
12.
your action to look to see if they're coming.
Yeah, I'll use
Okay.
inactive.
Then go ahead and make a perception check.
$15 total?
You do see them coming by a tiny little lantern, and you can see they're coming from the wrong way.
I don't know if this is considered an action, but I take out my little mirror I have and try to use the moonlight to angle it so they could see me trying to signal them.
Who?
From my vantage point, I guess I signal E3.
Okay.
Like the little moonlight, trying to reflect it off the moonlight.
What would this be? Oh boy. Well, you know what? Now that I think about it, it would probably be an action, which you already used. I will say that you're starting to get the mirror out, but it'll be on your next turn that you can actually signal with it.
Okay.
Cora,
Hello.
what are you doing?
Well, given she said they're coming from that way, I'm gonna stealthily go over here and hide behind this rock.
Okay.
That's still big enough to hide behind,
yeah,
right?
Yep, absolutely. Okay. E3, you have dark vision, so I think it's a safe bet you saw Cora get up and rush to the other rock across the road. It's up to you what you want to do with this information.
I'll do it. Can I do a general like look around to see if I can figure out what's going on?
As an action, yes.
Yeah. Well, I can't see goblins yet, right?
Correct. They are definitely outside of your dark vision.
I
Potentially,
will-
you might be able to spot the lantern light in the distance, but...
Okay. Do I need a perception?
Mm-hmm.
With disadvantage?
Yup.
I rolled a 7.
I mean, you
We
can
ain't
tell
found shit.
something's going on, but you're like, what? What is it? What?
I guess Ithri would, if he can't see anything happening, he'd focus his attention on where Cora went to see if she's doing something interesting or...
Okay. Yeah, and you probably don't see the lantern because you're still looking south. Like, what? I don't see him. Like, Dracon, you have neither dark vision nor close proximity to anything, so all is quiet for you. Are you...
with my passive perception, would I see the lantern?
What's
of
your passive
16?
perception?
16.
16? Yes, you do see it. Coming from the northwest.
Northwest. In that case, I would circle round the trunk and hide on the opposite side. So, here, I guess.
Okay.
And that will be my turn. I'll just wait.
All right. Round 2. You guys got about 6 seconds till they're in view on the map. Junko.
I think I'm gonna delay until they're.
Well, delay isn't in 5th edition. You could ready an action if you'd like.
That's true.
Or pass.
I think I'll pass.
Okay. You can do that.
Just stays healthy, sneaky.
Nova.
I'm gonna move up here. Whatever 50 feet would be. Yeah, right here. Find this tree. Is that big enough to hide me or no?
It's in the dark. It could.
Okay, I'll just try to make myself look like a rock, and then
Yeah,
I'm
I mean, that's the
going
beauty of being a dire wolf.
Hell yeah.
you're
I'm
up.
gonna ready an action to attack them if they come within range of me, like if they walk right past me.
Okay. Therithiel.
My, what big teeth you have, Mr. Rock.
You can see from up in your tree, E3 clearly has no idea what's going on.
Yeah,
Oh.
I try to get E3's attention with aforementioned mirror,
Okay.
and
You can do
light.
that now.
So I kind of just
E3, you're
Wiggle
getting
in
like a
its
little
direction.
platinum light right in your eyes. Like, from up
So
in-
I'll look up into the tree and
then I kind of signal the direction where they're coming from, just so you could look that way.
okay.
Okay. You can see him with your dark vision.
Yeah. If I look the direction he's pointing, do I see anything?
I would say now that he's pointing it out, yes, now you can see the lantern approaching.
I think all Ithri would do is very, very gently try and go around the other side of this tree.
Okay.
So
you don't
that
even
he's
have to
not
move your
in-
token because you're like right centered on it, but that's fine.
Okay, yeah, cool.
Okay. Got it.
I stole my mirror, and then I get back into ready action.
Okay.
Stealth
Ithri's
ready
going to ready an action to crossbow bolt.
Well, technically E3 goes
One.
after Cora, I just realized.
Okay.
So you've got time. Sorry. I forgot
Okay.
that Cora still goes ahead of
Wait your turn, bitch.
Well, after Cora's done her thing, then Ithri's going to ready an action to shoot at something that stands in a trap
Got it. Cora.
with a crossbow.
Or I was gonna hide.
Okay. Well,
You know,
you're
like
already
those,
hidden at this point.
You know, like those desert spiders?
Mm-hmm. The
That go-
Solifigids?
All of them.
That's what I do. Yeah.
Oh, fuck those.
They're
Dislike.
cute.
No. No.
Are those the ones that lay traps and like lift stuff up? And
Yup.
yeah,
Oh, no, those are those ambush spiders, something like that.
yeah, ambush spiders. They're cool.
No, I'm talking about the one that's just like
Isn't that
Ones
the
dig
one?
themselves in the sand. No, they're different.
no.
I always thought
Yeah.
those were the same. Well, shows what I know about
You
spiders.
fool!
So E3, you kind of slide along the edge of the tree. Dracon, it is your turn.
If I was to cast Mage Armor on myself, would the spell effect be visible? Would I
No.
know?
No, that's a subtle one.
Then I will cast Mage Armor on myself.
Okay.
And I clicked it. I don't know if it's going to do it. Probably not. It didn't do it last week. But I will stay where I am as well.
All clicking it does is mark it off as a spell slot used.
Cast.
Yeah,
Go
that's
ahead.
all it does.
It's
It
still
should-
not doing it.
Yeah, it should increase your armor class, does it not?
I mean, I know what the spell does, but it doesn't put it in the game log. is
It
what I
won't.
mean.
It doesn't do
No,
that.
yeah, not in the game block.
It's
just
not supposed to.
Oh, okay.
as long as it just increases it. Like
Is it
you can
only
see the change.
attacks?
Yeah, it just attacks and like any
Okay.
damage effects. But if you hit cast, it just marks it off on your spell slots as
Mhm.
used.
As
Okay.
you enact a simple arcane formula, pulling armor from nothing, conjuring it to yourself, even now, even as you're doing this. 4 goblins step into clearer view in their lantern light. It is the second one from the bottom has the lantern. They're muttering nervously in Goblin to each other. I don't know if anybody here speaks Goblin.
I do not.
No.
I don't think I do.
I'm so used to Ava speaking everything ever. I'm not used to this. Is a rare treat.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. No idea what they're
Sad.
saying, but they don't look thrilled to be in the forest here now. Junko, it is your turn.
I'm gonna try and sneak over to this tree. Oh wait, they have dark vision. That's a clear line of sight.
Well, being a rogue, remember, you can hide as a bonus action, so you could move and then hide very quickly.
Yep, I'll do that.
Okay, so move, then bonus action hide. So this would be make your stealth check. This was directly opposed by all of their perception checks.
That was on a. Oh, this site did me dirty. Okay,
You got a 19!
Yeah, but it was almost a natural 20. It was like it was on the B, and then it hit like the wall of the thing, and it was like, nah, 14,
It's
baby.
fine.
It's not fine.
You did it. That's what matters.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay, so for just a moment, you're in the open in moonlight before you like slide the rest of the way in the grass, dropping prone behind this tree and then staying low, pulling yourself up to a crouch behind the trunk. Looking around, it doesn't look like the goblin saw you. You have an action.
I'm gonna make a perception check to see if they're carrying anything. We can only go up to that far, I guess.
Yup. Beyond, well, actually, because they're all in a light source, you can see all of them quite clearly.
Okay.
They're not in the dark.
Are they carrying like look like cargo, I guess?
Well, make your perception check.
I was stalling while I looked for the button.
Fair.
No.
What do you got? Oh, there it is. 6. Aside from the lantern, nothing really stands out to you about their person. You can see that they are armed, though they're not holding weapons in hand, but it looks like all of them have scimitars and short bows.
Mm-hmm.
Typical goblin armament. Nova, it is your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna move again. Right here. But stealthily. Do I need to roll a stealth check for that?
Well, if you
or-
want to use your action to hide, because you moved out into the open and now there's a threat, yes, you'd have to re-roll to hide. As an action.
Okay, yes. I'll do
Otherwise, you
that.
are hidden until the end of your turn.
Okay, then yeah, I'll do that stealth check.
Okay.
Direwolf gets +4. Hopefully that works. Oh, in my favor. 13.
13. Okay. As you rush up to the tree, Therithiel probably notices.
Oh no.
Oddly, Dracon notices. He can see just this dark shadow move through the night. The goblins don't seem to notice.
Oh, thank God.
Right around the same time, there's like some big, horrible owl in a tree to the north of them. Lets out a terrible shriek, and all of them kind of jump a little skittish, looking to the north now. Like, what the hell was that?
Okay, yeah. That's my turn.
Therithiel.
I tried to mind link with Nova. Tell her. Well, no, never mind.
You
I was
tried.
gonna let's just say I tried and nothing happened.
Tried so hard.
I hold my action with my bow at the ready. Just hoping for them to come down with these traps, but I hold my action.
So are you are you readying or passing?
Oh no, yeah, ready.
And what's
Action.
what's the trigger?
As soon as they get caught in one of the traps.
Okay, got it. Cora. You can see how well I rolled on initiative.
Cora's gonna peek over the rock and like look over that way.
You can see the light clearly.
She just kind of mutters to herself, "What if this is a trap for us?" She's just gonna wait here, not do anything.
Okay. E3.
Just keep the same ready action. Wait to shoot one of the things that stands in a trap. Don't be suspicious with your arrows being drawn.
The rear
I'm just
goblin
looking.
draws and knocks an arrow into a short bow, points to the north, and fires. There's no sound. You can see the other 3 goblins kind of looking like... One of them says something in Goblin. The other 2 laugh, while the one with the bow says something indignantly, kind of defensively. These 3 are going to continue moving. 10, 15, 20, 25. And actually, this one is going to use its movement as well. You can see them starting to turn around the bend to go northeast. Toward the temple. Dracon.
Okay. Seeing, I'm assuming that they are turning around the corner and not heading south in the way we thought they would be coming from into the traps. I am going to attack the one at the front, this one here. I'm going to hold on to my arcane focus and I'm going to shoot a firebolt at him or it.
Okay. He'll have a little bit of cover. You have spell
I
sniper.
have spell sniper.
Okay.
13 to
Yep.
hit.
13. Actually, you have advantage.
I have advantage.
Yep, because you
Should I
are...
roll it again with advantage or should I just roll a single die?
I would just roll a single one at this point.
24.
24 is going to hit. So suddenly there's light to the east, or I'm sorry, to the west. And maybe one of the goblins like, huh? And then suddenly that light launches through the night, buzzing right past the withered tree that Therithiel's in, striking the goblin. How much damage?
It would go between these 2, so you'd probably see like a red streak of fire just... the damage is gonna be a 1!
1. It just kind of explodes on the goblin's leather armor, and he jumps like shrieking in terror for a moment before like trying to pat it out. And now it's boogie time. Junko.
Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Before that, I do want to move.
That's fair.
I'm gonna move. No, I lied. Sorry, retcon. I'm not moving. I don't need to move.
Okay.
So, they're going from one direction to head towards the temple, yeah? Is that what you said?
It looks like they're coming from the
yeah.
northwest to go northeast to the temple.
Oh, poor goblins.
What?
They never had a chance.
Oh.
I'm gonna use my short bow.
Okay.
You know, in all of D&D, I've never fought goblins.
Really?
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 This is my first goblin fight.
That's
15?
exciting. Well, you have advantage.
Oh, I'll just roll again then.
Yufu's gonna take 4 turns to get there.
15 is
With a
still the
crossbow.
highest. 15
15 is not going to hit.
Oh.
Oh wait, I'm sorry. What the frick am I talking
Yeah,
about?
I'm
Yes,
like,
it is.
wait,
which
what?
goblin? Left or right? I'm sorry.
I don't have a dice to roll for either. I'll take the one at the right.
Okay, the right one. Don't forget your sneak attack with damage.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if I got sneak on this
Yeah,
one.
absolutely. You're hidden.
We're hitting.
This is the definition of a sneak
Ew.
This
attack.
is like a surprise round.
Well,
5
Kinda.
plus...
you
For
got
them.
your surprise rounds were the prep rounds. 5 plus
6.
so 11 damage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and what were you aiming at on the goblin? Headshot, chest shot.
I'll just do a headshot. Clean.
Okay. The arrow punches right through the goblin's ear. Doesn't go all the way through, but it gets like almost to the feathers, and you can see a little bit of the tip out the other side of the head as the goblin just collapses on the ground. Now they're shrieking, all of them.
Oh no.
You have move and bonus.
I am going to. Guess be here, because I don't know how not to be in the middle of a fight.
Okay. And what do you want to do with your bonus action?
Okay. I can't do defensive stance, can I?
No, you can't. Really, the only things you could do with the bonus action are the rogue things. So you could move, disengage, or hide.
Well, I can't hide in plain sight. I'm not a tree. I'm not going to do what Faya did.
You'd need some cover to hide.
Do your best tree impression.
Actually, I'll go behind the rock and hide.
Okay, so like you dart from your hiding place and then again drop to a low crouch, make your stealth check.
Okay. Ooh!
You gotta say it out loud because it's low.
11.
11.
Oh, it was. I couldn't tell if it was on the 6 or 9.
Okay, so you drop there. They seem too distracted in panic to actually note that you've approached. Nova.
Okay, I am going to run up to the one in the back. So I'm gonna go.
That's the one with the short bow already drawn.
Yep, and I'm gonna make a bite attack.
Don't forget advantage. As you come barreling out of the darkness, he completely didn't see you. Like you can see they're all terrified, and then suddenly there's this awful spike-encrusted maw appearing out of the night, closing around him.
It's +5 to hit. I guess I'll just roll a d20 and then just add 5 manually.
Yep,
Okay.
twice.
Oh yeah, twice. Oh god. Okay, there's advantage. Maybe. No?
Nope.
It didn't roll. It didn't roll a second one. There's
the
the
first one's
advantage.
pretty good.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, 19 plus
19.
5 to hit.
Yeah, you hit it for sure.
Okay, and that is 2d6 plus 3.
So this great horse-sized wolf just materialized out of the night with one gray paw, all the rest black, wrapping your jaws around this goblin. What are you trying to bite?
I'm trying to grab its torso because it says if the target is a creature, it must succeed on a DC 13 saving throw, strength saving throw,
or
be knocked prone.
Okay.
So I want to like
let's see if he
go
survives
for the torso.
First. They are only goblins.
2d6 plus 3.
Mm-hmm.
That's 3 plus 3 is 6.
Oh, well, he did survive. But you lift him up in your jaws and like throw him. Oops. You can ignore that because I'm not supposed to be rolling on Roll20. I'm supposed to be rolling with these.
Now we all know.
I rolled exactly the same. Actually,
He
no.
made it?
It's after adding strength modifier, that's a 3. So
yeah,
you
it gets knocked
grab him
prone.
around the torso and like swing thrashing and hurl him on the ground, and he just hits it, rolls twice onto his back, and is like trying to get up. But that's your turn, Therithiel.
I will attack this guy here.
Okay.
The one, bow, aim for a headshot.
Okay. That's what I like to hear.
Yeah.
There we go. Oof. 9 to hit.
Well, you have advantage.
Well, let me roll that again. We forget this
You
advantage
guys,
roll.
We
this
keep
is an
forgetting.
ambush, guys. You're hidden, remember? 17 is
17.
gonna hit.
Alright, roll damage now. Let's see.
10
damage.
All right, right into the top of his skull. Goblin drops. That was the one. No, that was not the one. The only one standing is the one with the lantern.
The lantern. I will use
They're not even going to get to take a turn.
action surge and attack again.
The lantern one?
Yes.
Okay.
Alright, how do I click on god dang advantage? I guess it doesn't work here, maybe?
It should.
Well, just roll 2 again.
Well, 10's not going to hit.
11's
11 is
not
also
gonna
not going to hit. So as you start shooting arrows at the other one, like he's just hopping, dancing, like if you've seen people with the guns shooting at somebody's feet to make them dance, that's what this goblin's doing. Looks like he isn't even thinking it through. He's just dancing about, trying not to get shot with an arrow. Cora.
Cora's gonna look over the rock again, see how the battle's going, and then look around for anything else.
Ah, okay, make a perception check.
Smart.
Perception. No. I got a 6.
A 6. I mean, it's dark, you know, and there's a lot going on.
I do have dark vision.
Noted. Nothing visible.
I'm gonna stay right here.
Okay. Okay. E3.
E3 is going to take a shot at, I can't ping it, this guy.
Got it. I
With
assume that's
his
within your range.
heavy crossbow. Yeah, it's 100 foot range.
Okay.
Advantage because hidden.
Yep, absolutely.
stuff.
Yeah. Though he does have a little bit of cover from the tree. Just so you're aware.
That's a 20 to
That's
hit.
gonna way bypass his cover. So yeah, that'll hit.
That is a that's only 3 damage.
And what were you aiming at? What was the intended target?
The intended target would have been like the neck area.
Okay. It ends up hitting him like right in the collarbone instead.
Cool.
And the bolt actually kind of bounces off. It doesn't stick in, but it hurt very badly. Like it probably cracked the collarbone.
And then Ithri is going to yell out. He's going to start running. That's 25 feet, right?
Yes.
And yell out, "This is too easy." Oh.
The goblin is going to shriek something in Goblin and is going to knock an arrow and take a shot at E3 without advantage.
How'd you manage to get that advantage roll on the weapon? I can't figure it out.
Right click.
Right
should be
click
able to
the
right
attack.
click it.
That's
Yeah.
14 to hit.
On the weapon name or
I
on?
don't think it does. Let me just check. No, it was 15 armor class.
Nice.
'cause
Okay,
I
so he
haven't figured
shoots
out yet.
the arrow at you, and it glances off your armor.
Cool.
The other goblin. Well, let's see. They've got. Okay, the other goblin is going to get up from prone. Is going to use a bonus action to disengage,
No.
and is going
Goblin
to
rags.
run shrieking
No.
here. Just runs up the path away.
Yeah.
Poor guy.
This other goblin, I think, is also going to use the movement to run, and then is going to try to hide in the tree as a bonus action. Disappearing from sight. Dracon.
Seeing this little green fella run away, or attempt to, I will again grab my arcane focus and again shoot a firebolt towards it. 24.
Yeah, that'll
I'm
hit.
assuming hits.
This is the one that got mauled by Nova.
Yes, for 3 damage.
3 damage. Okay, and where were you aiming, or just body shot?
I'll aim for the leg. I want to try and not kill this wall. Oh no, do they speak common? Would I know if goblins can speak common?
It just depends on the goblin. You don't know
I
about
will aim
these
for
ones.
his. I will aim for his leg to pull it unconscious if possible.
Okay. Yeah,
but-
you hit him in the leg, and he like drops screaming as he's catching on fire, and like he's just on the ground rolling, trying to put the fire out. But for the time being, he is incapacitated.
Cool.
All right, that's Dracon. Junko. You know there was another goblin, but you don't know where it went, aside from somewhere around this tree.
I am going to make a perception check.
Okay, that is an action, just so you're aware.
That's okay.
I
Oh,
was looking in the Roll20 chat again.
I don't see anything.
4? Yeah, you don't know where he went. Like, the tree is so, like, it's very narrow, but it's tall, and it's got a lot of these weird, crooked branches that just kind of reach out like skeletal arms. And in the shadows, there's a lot of places that look kind of like a goblin. It could be anywhere in this tree. This 35-foot tall tree. What do you want to do with your move and bonus?
My move, I'm gonna... I think I'm just gonna stay put and hide still.
Okay. Well, then you'd remain hidden with your previous stealth bonus, or stealth check.
Yep.
Okay. Direwolf, that is Nova.
I'm gonna move because I saw it run, so I assume it's gonna like go up the path, and I want to cut it off. So I'm gonna
okay.
go this way and go here, and then I see that one on the ground incapacitated.
Mhm.
Do I see the other one now or no?
You don't. He's a little too well hidden. You could try a perception check, but that'd be an action. But you'd have advantage.
And yeah, I guess I'll do that.
Goblins are little shits. Never forget it.
They are. I just wanted to like attack something randomly, but I can't tell what it is.
The
So...
problem is there's like 35 feet of possible hiding spaces.
20.
20. You actually do see it. That was right on the money, what you needed to spot him. He's actually not up in the tree. He's crawled down under some of the overgrown roots. You
Okay.
know that he is right there.
Perfect.
Oh, he's probably shitting himself.
I'm just like staring him down. Yeah, that's it. That's my turn.
The problem
feel
is no one else knows he's there, and nobody else is even going to have line of sight to him to spot him.
Yeah.
Therithiel.
I'm gonna use my action to look around, see if there's any other goblins coming.
Okay. Go ahead. Make a perception check.
9. I see.
9. You do see one interesting thing. There are two owls, here and here, respectively, that are just watching the entire thing. They've just been hanging out.
They weren't spooked at all by this?
No.
They're not owls!
They're druids.
Kill them!
Therithiel,
Do I
thus
notice-
far, you're the only one who's noticed this.
I shoot Nova.
Do I notice like
She's
the
the
gleam in
leader.
their eyes?
No, they look like normal owls.
What type of owl is it?
Shriek owls, I think they're called.
Shoot,
Oh, cute.
Screech owls?
Cute.
Screech owls,
Screech
that's the
owl.
one. I knew it was
Pygmy
something
owl.
like that.
Yeah, you were close, I guess.
That was close.
I can't make an attack with.
Oh
a
boy,
bonus
I have to
action.
introduce you guys to a spell after this.
Yay.
Um,
Spells are fun.
Yeah, I'll just end my turn.
Okay.
I'll keep on looking at them, studying them, but
Okay. And one of them is now kind of turned to look at you and just rotates the head a little.
I just kind of go like this.
Cora.
It shoots a death ray at you.
Aura is gonna stealthily move, like, under this tree. And then do another perception check.
Okay.
Maybe moving locations will help. Perception. Ooh. Does that help? 22, nat 20.
22. Natural 20.
Ah,
You also can see the two owls. And something else kind of interesting.
I shoot my death ray at them.
What? Ow!
Nice.
You also
Finger
notice
of death.
little shadows moving in the light. about the size of like a bird, but the shadow looks like little, almost a humanoid shape, but with hummingbird wings. But about the size of a bird. But there's nothing there, just the shadow on the ground.
Where at?
On the road over this entire, where the fight's going on.
So not by me. Like
No,
over
not by
there.
you.
Okay.
You see about 4 such shadows.
Oh. Okay. To move stealthily, you have to move half your movement. Is that correct?
No, I don't think so in 5th edition.
Oh.
I think that's true if you're journeying.
Oh, yes, that is true for overland, yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna pull out a bottle of ink,
Okay.
and that's it. I gotta do my hair.
Right, yeah.
She found a bucket of water under the tree.
Yeah.
E3.
A3 is just gonna yell, I don't like this, it was too easy. Because he doesn't know what everyone else has seen. Get the bodies off the road. And he's gonna do a run and a dash and get to the closest body. And then just start dragging it into, well, I guess he'd probably get to like here. And then just start dragging it into the underbrush.
Like over
This
there.
no, this way.
This way.
Into yeah. So
Okay. Got it.
that's probably as much as he'll be able to get.
That makes sense. Yeah, you can pull that one. And just a reminder that this goblin is still alive. I will mark
Yeah.
it so you guys know.
I don't think Ithri knows that.
Okay. I mean, he's moving and still trying to put out a fire. His leg is currently on fire.
Oh right. I guess Ithri's just like, meh, we'll deal with it.
The goblin is up. Well, first of all,
Frozen in fear.
he's going to try to stab Nova.
Yeah, do it.
He does not have advantage because you
Dare
see
you.
him. That is a 8 to hit.
Oh,
Poor,
that misses.
poor guy.
All right, well, he slashes at you. He's going to use a bonus action to disengage.
No!
He's going to go
Jeez.
That's the only way I'm going to be able to kill it.
running over here, and unfortunately is no longer hidden. Dracon, it is your turn.
As I see the goblin that previously vanished start running, I say,
Well, about that, the lantern was dropped.
okay,
So
Whereabouts?
he's
So
technically
you
in
can't
dim
see it.
light. But you have an
Well,
insane perception. So here's what I'm going to say. I'm going to say he has some concealment from you. But you know his general position.
would concealment help even though I have spell sniper?
In this case, yes, because you're not 100% sure. Like, you don't actually have the ability to see through the night. That makes
Okay.
sense. It's not cover. He has cover, too, technically, from the tree, but we're going to ignore that.
If I was to move 30 feet closer, knowing the direction, did I see him run in that direction at all?
Yes. 45 feet. I would say
Would I be
you'd
able
need
to
be
see him
within
from
about,
here?
You'd need to be within about 30 feet of him to clearly see him. And again, it's only like +2 to his AC right now. It's
Yeah, I will blindly attack in the direction I saw him moving, if
Okay.
possible.
Yeah,
Please
yeah,
hit
absolutely.
the owl. Please hit the L.
What are you throwing at him? Firebolt. Okay.
Firebolt, sorry. Yeah, 20 to hit.
20 will still hit him. You kind of like, you get just a glimpse, a shadow in the night. You throw the fire, anticipating where he's going to be, and it connects spot on. What kind of damage we got?
This is a headshot. Only 2 damage though.
Oh, he lives.
Damn it.
Catches him in the head, like, or when it would catch him in the head, he actually like puts the arms up and it catches him in the arms, and he's shrieking, and as he's continuing to run, like patting out the fire on his arms.
Okay. That is my turn.
Junko.
I don't know. He kind of deserves to live, guys.
Nope.
No.
I'm trying to save one. That's about it.
I will knock an arrow at it.
Okay.
And then fire it, or
Yeah, why not?
Wait, if it's knocked.
Do I still have
She
advantage
shoots
or not?
Nova.
You do, because you remain hidden. Which means sneak attack if you hit. Which I'm assuming you're
Oh,
gonna
I
hit.
hit. Oh, I hit, baby.
It
You
really.
hit, baby.
21?
21 will hit, yeah. I was gonna make a really dark joke, but I'll withhold.
Get out of there.
What were you aiming at?
Go through the shoulder.
Ow.
Well, it surely does.
Aim.
In fact, it's so well aimed that, like, it goes through the shoulder, lifts him off the ground, and then nails him by the shoulder to the tree behind him. And he's just screaming and, like, trying to get off. You got another one alive.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
poor thing.
He's just, like, stuck there, and like, finally, the only thing he can think to do is, like, holds on to the tree so that he's not, like, gonna tear through.
Aww.
But he's just hanging on for dear life and in terrible, impaled pain. That's going to end combat.
Wait,
technically, as
before
far
it's
as-
done?
no, it doesn't. I'm doing something.
That's fine. I'm not ending initiative. I'm just saying. As far as most of you know, combat is over. So that's it for Junko, is it? Are you done?
I'm gonna hide again.
You can do that. Make your stealth check.
I'm gonna go at this tree though and hide.
Okay. Moving back to the tree.
It's like serpentine, but not.
Oh, she's a snake.
9.
9. Okay. All
Are you
right.
related to my father?
Nova.
No.
Oh.
I would like to go up over this way and then just look in the north and make a perception check. See if anything was like alerted to
Sure.
their noises and is coming
Both
this
in the
way.
direction of the temple or where the goblins came from.
Yeah, like just kind of the north direction.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna use like hearing mostly because I don't have dark vision. So
I figured. And you have a powerful sense of smell as well.
Yes, so I guess I'll use both of those. I don't know if I have to say one.
You
or
don't
the
have to.
other.
You can.
It's
You don't have to.
a 20.
Okay, 20. You don't hear any cries of alarm. You don't hear voices. But there is a scent on the air that you just can't quite put your finger on. It's the strangest thing. It's like it smells like the deep forest, but of a healthier forest. It smells like pine needles and grass.
Okay.
You're not really sure what the hell that's all about, but there's something on the wind.
Sorry.
Is it like windy, or is it just the air kind of just smells like?
You're pretty sure there's something here, but you don't know. It's nothing you've ever smelled before. The wolf mind doesn't understand what it's smelling.
I'm going to bonus action drop my wild shape.
Okay. Give me one moment.
And
to-
the perception check was my action, right?
It was, yes.
Okay.
Okay. There.
Can
So
I
the
still
wolf
kind of
kind of-
smell the?
Rises up onto its hind legs, and as it does, just bouncing for a moment before it can even fall forward, like the form shifts. An arm coming out, an arm going in, clothes,
Transformers.
robes, etc. And it's just Nova standing upright.
Okay.
And
And the two goblins are still alive. Are they making a lot of noise?
They're both in a lot of pain, so yes, they're not like loud noise, but like anyone within 60 feet will have no chance of missing it.
I'll just look at it at the one that's like to the left of me on the map and just be like,
The one nailed
Be
to the
quiet.
tree.
yeah, I'll mind link to it and just be like, be quiet if you know it's good for you.
Make an intimidation check.
It's in my head.
Poor thing stuck to the thing. You be quiet.
16-year-old girl
I don't want.
in your mind.
Well,
you know,
I know.
she's, as far as this goblin knows, she's a freaking werewolf.
True.
True.
5.
He
Yeah, not very
goes from
scary.
whimpering in pain to just straight out screaming in blind sheer terror.
That's the opposite of what I want.
It's like the horse all over again.
I should
Just
stop
gotta go
trying
up
to
on
be
the
careful.
charisma.
I'm gonna take everything away from that stat and just stop. Never ever do anything charismatic.
Cora,
Wait, did it skip me?
Yeah, did you skip Thurithiel?
I did skip
did.
Thurithiel.
Wow, did you
Oh,
skip
you know why?
Thurithiel?
Because
Because
Out of the
you
initiative?
took me out of the
Yep.
initiative.
Sorry.
It's all good.
Thurithiel.
It's all good. So I've been
I'll put my
transfixing
number
this
back
fucking owl. All right.
Mm-hmm.
I want to put another arrow,
My hit
knock
points.
it, aim it carefully, and shoot it. Try to get it stuck on the branch that it's sitting on.
Okay.
I want to try to get it somewhere on the branch close to it, without actually hitting it though. Want to see if it scares away like a regular owl would.
Make a intimidation check. Actually, I will allow you to use animal handling if you prefer.
Intimidation or animal handling?
He's
They're both the
bad at
same.
both.
No, I have +2 in both, but
I've seen him with a bear. Well, not quite, but
That bear was an accident.
Okay.
Okay, you know this.
The arrow pierces the branch that the owl is standing on. Owl doesn't
Which-
look away from you.
Owl's reaction. It doesn't flee or anything.
No.
Don't mess with that owl.
Oh, that's so weird. I kind of give it like a small bow and like apologies.
It's just
And-
That
looking
he
at
just shot at you, man.
he's bowing to the owls now. Jesus.
Shift my focus back to the guy that's screaming in pain. But
Now terror also. Now screaming in terror also.
Oh god, I can't. I already used my action surge.
Wouldn't kill it.
End my turn because I can't do anything else.
Okay. Cora.
Gonna move. Are the shadows still there?
Harder to see now that the lantern is dropped and
Well, I'm gonna go to where I saw them, and I'm gonna uncork my ink, and I'm gonna fling it at where I think there's creatures.
Oh, big brain move.
roll just a plain d20 on this. I would say. I don't think there's an ability score attached to this. You're just trying to get lucky.
You feel
Aren't we
like a
all?
punk.
What? I'm sorry. What? D20.
Just a
Not what
d20.
goblins say.
Okay.
This is a straight up luck roll.
Nat 20.
Damn.
Nice.
Oh my
There's
god.
the luck.
Nice.
That's
Nice.
amazing.
There it is.
Is that good?
You
5 head.
are able to splash
I'm
a
able.
strange little creature completely head to toe in ink. And what you see is, honestly, about a... let me see if I can get an exact height.
It's a flump.
Oh,
it is,
jeez.
it is not fluff. They're
gonna
plotting
get
their
us.
revenge, though. They'll be here eventually.
It's gonna be the extended family.
Daddy!
You messed with Grandpa.
You killed my brother-in-law.
It is shaped entirely like a 1 foot tall human. Or maybe more accurately, a 1 foot tall elf. Only it has 4 wings
I was right.
coming
You
out
called
of its
it.
back.
Nice.
And you can see the creature like trying to spit ink out. And like you can hear it flitting about for a moment. And then it just darts away into the forest.
Does that provoke?
Well, no, it's in the air. It's flying. You like splashed it upward. It's above everyone except
What?
Therithiel.
What the heck was that?
Can it fly being carried
I
down
didn't
with
see it.
ink?
There's a tree in the way.
Yeah, it basically just got a whole bunch of water dumped on it. I mean, ink isn't heavier than water, I don't think.
I mean, but you splash a fly with water and it can't fly.
Okay, but it's not the size of a fly. It is 1 foot tall.
Oh, I guess that's true.
I mean, you definitely like changed its trajectory when you splashed it. Like that's why you guys were even able to see. I would say everyone saw it for a moment as it was just up there, like back to a tree for a moment as it was just like trying to get this ink off. And then it kind of realized everyone was looking at it, and that's when it just off into the woods.
I don't know
Where
what
did it
I
go?
was expecting, but
I'm gonna end initiative now, if that's all right.
I did it, guys. I saved us all.
Which way did that thing fly?
Just
Away from
north
us.
into the trees.
Okay.
The closest it could get, the closest direction of cover and forestry.
Those
What I would
owls
like
still
to
Oh,
do,
there?
the
I know
owl's
this-
still there.
Actually, after a few more seconds, the owl that was looking at Therithiel, it kind of glanced in the direction of that one, and then it just takes wing and flies off into the night.
Which
The
way?
other owl hangs around. It's just going to stay here.
Where did the one owl go? Which direction?
Same direction as the little ink thing.
Is that what you call it now? The ink thing?
The ink
The
thing.
ink thing.
Cannon?
The cannon.
Ithri is going to run up to the one that pinned to a tree, threaten it, and if it doesn't shut up, he's just going to punch in the face.
E3, make an intimidation check.
Just kill
Shut
the poor
up,
thing,
shut
man.
up.
No, he's not going to say anything. He's just like going to make it obvious. What am I doing? Intimidation with disadvantage at -1. That's 9.
9.
Yeah, it's not
I
bad.
rolled a 5,
Better-
so you're doing
better
better
than
than
I-
me.
The
That's better than I
goblin
was expecting.
says, I don't speak Dwarfish. No speak.
Common is fine.
No
Shut
speak
up.
common.
Nice.
May I go to the one at the tree as well?
Sure.
I'm gonna go to this one that's on the ground and use primal savagery to attack it. I'm just gonna kill it. We only need one alive.
I mean, he was actually
okay.
like, he had got the fire out. He was just getting ready to try to crawl off into the undergrowth.
Yeah, no.
when-
Nope. I'll
What, is,
roll
what
it.
Nom,
does
nom,
that
nom, nom.
entail? What is primal savagery? How does that work?
I channel my
Eat 'em.
primal magic, and then my teeth and my fingernails like sharpen, and then I make an attack.
Okay.
It's
Just
a
like a
melee
quick
spell
swipe
attack.
across the back of the
Yeah.
neck. Okay. I
That
mean, he's
is- oh,
helpless at this point. There's no chance of failure.
Oh, I don't have to. Oh, okay,
Yeah,
good
I
because
just
I
wanted
rolled
to
a
know like
7.
what it.
And then it
visually
does.
what
It does acid damage.
Okay.
What?
So you leave a line of claw marks in the back of its neck that just sizzle, and quickly he stops moving and just lays still in the road.
Brutal.
And then the cantrip's over. We're good.
Ithri would whisper loudly, "Get the bodies off the road," and
Yeah, I'll drag this one into the tree.
probably grab the bolt that's pinning this thing and pull it out of the tree with the goblin and just drag it off, so that we're not next to the road.
And,
I stay up where I'm at, just kind of be a
Less.
scout.
I will help
No.
you through with that. 'cause
and the
that
whole
seems
time the
Cool.
guy was like,
difficult.
"No dwarf! No dwarf! No! No! No dwarf!" As you're
Cover
like,
his mouth.
dragging him.
As I'll carry the thing. You cover its mouth, and then just do like a. I think Ithri would be like just probably holding it up, covering its mouth, and like trying to get other bodies off the road. Being like,
Yeah, I'll pull
Uh,
the bodies off the road and kind of make it look like they got attacked by like I don't know wild animals or something. So if there's
It
any
just
like,
tripped and
arrows in them,
died.
I'll take
They
the
fell down the
arrows out and
stairs.
stuff. Yeah. They fell down the stairs.
I don't like this. It was too easy, and there was weird stuff.
Yeah,
And
what
what
was
was
that
that
thing?
thing?
What was that?
You said the other owl's still there, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Is it watching?
Why do you keep looking at that owl?
It does
Can
not
I-
seem natural.
Can I try to? So okay, so the requirements for mind link is that the thing has to be able to speak a language. So can I'm gonna mind link this owl, and I'm gonna say, "Who are you?"
Ooh,
Ooh.
Who
Who are you?
are you? It's like Dory all over again.
Deep cut.
There
Where
is
was it?
No reply.
Does it look like There's a spell that I know called Beast Sense, where you can like touch a creature and see through that animal. Does it? I figure I'd be familiar with that. I don't know if it looks like anything when if you see an animal that's being.
Make a nature check.
Okay.
Yeah, is there something I could make to perceive? I don't know if it's a perception that it's not natural. Like that
I
it's-
mean, I feel like you've already done that part. You've already ascertained that much.
17?
17. You are recognizing some nature magic on this owl for sure. You think it probably is a real owl. You suspect it's either been charmed or is like an animal friend or something of that effect. And you know that it's not just druids who do this. Also, there are some rangers who have the ability to...
Don't wizards have familiars and stuff too?
Familiars,
sometimes?
yes. You aren't getting a vibe that this one's a familiar, though. You think... Because
Okay.
familiars tend to be smarter. This one, you get a very strong sense of owl intelligence. Just a purpose to it that's beyond its normal instincts.
Okay,
like an
I'm
animal
gonna-
friendship spell.
I'm just gonna say to everyone, hey, we have to get out of here. That owl, whatever it's seeing, it's gonna report back to somebody. We gotta go now.
Why don't we just grab the owl?
Because it's up in a tree. It's gonna fly away before we grab it.
We'll see about that. I'm gonna go up that
No,
tree and
let's
grab
go.
that
I
owl.
drag Cora before she.
No, I'm real
gonna grab
fast.
her. I'm grabbing her
Okay,
ankle.
let's have let's have opposed initiative rolls from the two of you. I think that's what would determine if Cora gets to attempt it or if Nova's like, nope, nope.
And as they're
I
like
got a 2.
arguing, Juko's gonna be like, do you think we should just kill it then? As like she's trying to yell over them.
No, that's
Nova, you make a grab for Cora. She is too quick. Cora, make an athletics check as you're just trying to like rapidly scramble up that tree for the owl.
You mean acrobatics?
No, I mean athletics.
You
Before
that
it's
thing you
athletics.
sent me?
Before
I'm gonna backflip up the tree.
That
before
would
she
still
even
be
gets
athletics.
close
Damn
enough,
it.
could I just go like give the owl a sign so it could leave?
I mean,
like,
you
shoot?
can, but it's just looking at you.
I make it up the tree.
No, that we should.
All
I
right,
mean-
now I'm gonna roll the owl's initiative against yours.
Oh God. Here's what I
Ouch.
think it is.
Got the owl.
Cora leapfrogs up the tree, and by the time the owl figures out what she's trying to do, like it tries to take wing, and she like leaps off the tree and catches the owl, and drops down. And she's got this owl in hand. It's trying to
I hold
escape.
its wings
No.
down. I
It
hold
is
it like a chicken.
actively trying to escape. So it's going to. I'm going to need you to make your choice of athletics or acrobatics, as it's going to oppose you.
Oh my God.
There is now
Oh,
just
no.
a thrashing, hooting owl, and would you believe? Actually, do you want to use any chat's blessing?
Sure.
How many?
2.
Don't
4.
you mean 3?
Three.
Three will suffice. You can use 3 chat's blessing to beat.
3.
3.
3 is exactly what I meant.
I gotta figure out if I want to tell you guys how much to spend or not in the future on those. Yeah. You are able to hold on to this owl tight and like get its wings, and you've got a grip on it, and it can't get free. It's trying, but you've got it held.
I got it.
So
Oh my God.
while that was happening, Ithri would have just, whilst holding this goblin by the face, just pin him to the floor,
Okay.
make sure that he can't speak unless I allow it, and say, if you want to survive, you speak common and answer this question. Who sent you? And then I'll just lift my hand up a little bit.
While they're doing that, can I just sneak the rest of these bodies up?
Yeah,
next
yeah.
to this
You
tree?
can get the
Yeah,
bodies.
we've moved them all.
That's fine. As you lift the goblin, still wild-eyed, kind of. Chief?
Chief who?
Chief Big Knob.
Sorry, what was that?
Chief
That was Ash.
Big Knob.
Big
Big
Knob.
Big knob. Knob.
Why?
Oh. What is it, Big Knob? For fuck's sake. Sorry, that
mean-
tickled me.
I wouldn't mind that name. I ain't gonna lie.
They're goblins, man.
Yeah, I'll cover its mouth again. What are we doing?
That's the
How's that
goblin
do?
why
I
it
got
was
this
sent.
bird.
Oh, you're over by me.
Oh right. Just
It's still like trying real hard to get away. In fact, since it's not able to
I-
break free,
I-
Cora,
Oh shit.
does 20 hit your AC?
oh, I'm like holding it like a chicken.
It's
How's it
got
getting?
talons. It's now clawing the hell out of you, and like you've got to get now its feet too. You take 1 point of damage.
Well,
Not to
ow!
mention their head goes like 180.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I?
She wants
eye
to go.
patch about to come in real useful.
Oh god. Can I
Wait,
do
what'd
primal
you-
savagery on the owl real quick? I just want to do like 1 point of damage to it.
No, you'll kill it. No, I run
No,
away
you
with
won't.
the owl.
Do you? Well, you can. So just to be
mind.
clear, you can do unarmed damage
Then I'll just
if you want
punch
to just
it.
like hit it,
Don't
and
punch
your
it.
intent is to.
I just
It's
want to
not-
do literally 1 point of damage because that'll answer a question for me.
Okay.
Gonna knock it
You hit the
unconscious?
owl once, and it goes limp in Cora's arms.
No, you
Okay.
killed it.
Or knocked it unconscious, either or.
My
it
other-
dead?
It is up to Nova if she wants it alive or dead. It is. Either
I don't want it
unconscious-
dead. I
It's
just want
unconscious.
it.
You just
How-
cocked an owl.
Dare you? I thought you were a druid. Jesus. I'm kidding.
Sometimes
With
you gotta
a
punch out a
balance.
predator, you know?
This is
Well,
about
okay.
balance. Punch.
But the spell animal friendship will end if you do damage to the animal that is being charmed. So
I'm just gonna hold this unconscious owl in
least-
my arms.
At
and
least we
then
know
I
it's
will
not a
healing
druid.
word. I will healing word the owl.
Okay.
Waste a spell slot on it.
As soon as
There
the
you
owl
go.
remains
I'm
conscious.
gonna before she does that, I'm gonna tie
Into a put in
its
the
little
sack.
feet to my wrist and just keep holding it.
And then now can I sense if the magic around it has changed or anything?
Make a nature check.
Okay, that's all I wanted to know.
You're gonna punch it again?
No, I'm not gonna punch it again. I got a 5.
5. You can't really. You're not sure. It's honestly, it's hard to tell. The owl is now very ruffled, very angry, and charmed or not, it's going to be feisty now.
Or I think you should
Thanks
just
a
let it
lot,
go.
Nova.
It is.
Just
well,
let it.
It is trying its hardest now to get away once again.
No,
I
I'm
would just
holding
let
it.
it go.
No.
Okay. I'm gonna go find Dracon because we haven't seen him. I think he's dead.
Wait, what?
We haven't seen him.
I have
I'm
just
dead.
been watching
What?
all of this unfold.
You're letting the owl go.
No,
Just questioning your life choices.
Yeah, like, why am I here?
I'm keeping this owl.
Why'd I
No.
join these guys?
I mean, it's fighting with you.
I told you what I'm doing.
Okay.
I'll put a bag over its head.
You
Put
could
it in a
probably
bag.
put the owl in a bag if you'd like.
Yeah, so he'll chill out in the bag.
I mean, he's gonna be thrashing in the bag for a while, but
That's okay.
okay.
Jesus.
You guys just stuffed an owl into a bag.
This
I
is
mean, we
so-
got,
I'm
We
owl
got-
napping.
we wanted to get dinner, right? So
No!
I don't think this is enough to feed all of us.
I don't want to eat this
I-
poor owl.
I did want chicken tonight, so.
On the other side of the road with the
No.
goblin, what are you doing?
Oh yes, it's still a goblin.
What was your ask it what it was sending by Big Knob to do?
why were you here? And then I'll lift hand and see what it says.
No speak comment. Make an intimidation check.
I really
Got a
need that
C3.
map.
You got this E3.
Hang on.
If it helps, it's not hard to intimidate him now.
With an 8?
Well, easy tasks in 5th edition are DC 5.
Okay.
Oh, common. We meet with new big boss for work.
Who's the new boss?
You?
Who were you going to meet? You. I love
Where's
it.
my flowchart?
Goblin
E3
pulls out a
adopts
little
a goblin.
flowchart.
He's like, hang on.
I got a second.
Wait, I need to figure it out. I
There it is.
forgot.
Small mob, by any chance?
We meet Alram. Alram? Human! Robed human!
Alram. Hand back over. No. Anyone know the name Alram?
I do not.
Can you keep that owl quiet?
Yeah,
It's just
sorry.
screaming in the bag.
Why do you have an owl, Cora?
I didn't want it to report on us.
The other one already left, though. We're already being reported on.
Why don't
Oh.
you just kill it?
I don't want
I
to kill
punched it, and then she got mad at me, so.
You don't need to
So-
kill it.
If you don't want it to report and you won't kill it, then what do you plan on doing with it?
I'll just keep
Yeah.
it for now.
What?
Great.
I'm gonna
Now
walk off.
We have horses after us. Now we can have a whole flock of owls after
Every
us.
animal in the world against us.
The owl
I will make
mafia.
myself busy, and I'm going to disarm the 2 traps that were laid down.
Okay.
Hear someone yell in the dark. Ah, it's a trap!
You know,
Then-
actually, a group of owls is called a parliament. Did you know that?
I didn't know that.
Well, we don't need the owl parliament after us, okay?
Horse
Yeah,
mafia and
that's some
parliament
political
mafia.
shit.
We do not. We are not getting involved in politics.
And now
I'll
when the
just-
suit comes
I'll
along.
just keep him for now.
The Manchurian
Got a
owl.
briefcase,
So,
Yeah.
Sure now.
a powdered wig.
Who are you?
Fuck's
Oh
sake.
god.
So,
Okay. Back on case. Back on case.
Alram doesn't. It was Alram, he said, right?
Mhm.
It doesn't mean anything to anyone?
I don't think so. I don't
I'll
know
make
if
a
there's
check.
I can make for that.
I
Can I make a check?
don't think there's a check you can make on that.
No, I
Alright.
don't think so.
That would be a no.
That was a overgame. That was a. Anyone know that name from their backstory?
Absolutely not.
No.
I imagine
once.
he is someone, a priest within the temple. A
Yeah,
rogue
so
Way of
within-
elemental fire, right?
So it's Big Cock,
Yes.
apparently.
That could be. Oh, what? Who is Big Cock?
I don't know. The old boss
Big knob.
is Big Knob. Sorry, yeah, that was it. Big Knob.
That's a funny
That's the
name.
same thing.
Big Cock.
He
I
goes
mean-
totally nude from the waist down.
Back in my college.
Maybe he's
days,
just got a
there
really
was
big chicken.
Maybe he just carries a snake with him. Who knows? You know.
This was weird.
Um,
It's too easy. I feel like this is either a trap or.
I'm gonna
Everyone's gonna
approach. I'm gonna
Maybe-
approach the little goblin. and
Maybe
just say,
somebody just wanted to see how we did in a fight.
We're really close to the
Oh.
temple, right?
I
This wasn't
mean,
a fight.
If those goblins were being sent to work for somebody else, maybe those owls were there to look after them and watch their passage.
Were
Yeah.
these the goblins we were supposed to attack? Or should we perhaps be on the lookout for more?
Ooh, I'm gonna look at the goblin. See a big evil tree?
I mean, oh, you're taking the hand off?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
He looks at E3 for, like, permission. You get the
Big-
impression he's not understanding the...
Big tree.
Big evil tree.
Do you know of a fruit? Big fruit. Big juicy fruits.
Magic
You sell
fruit. Magic
fruits.
fruit.
Magic fruit that grows arms and poisons and stuff.
Yeah,
Where?
big evil tree.
Where?
Oh,
Have you seen it?
Hand over mouth. I think this thing's just going to agree with whatever we tell it to.
Should we?
think.
I think we should kill it.
Does
Are
it
you
nod?
just gonna agree
Can-
with everything we tell you?
Can I go and pat down the other guys?
That was the
ones that are
Cora
bad ones?
tactic.
Yeah. Did you do it?
Did you?
Patting down these goblins.
What do they have in there?
They all have scimitars. They all have short bows and about 12 nasty little barbed arrows. Interestingly, they all also have a matching symbol that has been painted onto their armor. The armor, which
fire?
has been painted a crimson color, and each of them has an 8-pointed star.
What does it mean?
Do I recognize the symbol?
It's not the. It doesn't have an eye in it.
It does
I
not.
presume. Okay.
Do I know what the symbol means?
Actually, hold tight. I just remembered that. Hold tight.
Holding.
Do
Holding.
do 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 do.
My pass
do,
off, I hold on
do,
tight.
Do 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 do.
Okay, I stand corrected. Actually, yes, it is black, no crimson, and it is the same eye of fire that you saw before.
Oh, not a star.
I stand corrected. Yes, it is an eye of flame.
So it's the fire element.
So all around must be the fire elemental.
Are you? I presume you're going to share that with the group.
I do, yes.
So I point to it, to the symbol on this dude's armor, this thing's Bob's armor, and say, "Is this from old boss or new boss?" And then lift my hand off.
Both.
Okay.
New boss,
so-
give it to old boss. Old boss, distribute.
Okay.
So they
hand.
have goblins working for them.
They probably have all
Yes.
kinds of things working for them.
Seems like
They were
Big
going
Knob
to meet them.
was recruited by the Elemental Flames. He might just be
Yes.
another goblin leader.
Yeah.
Oh, Big Knob's a goblin?
Yeah.
No, I would assume.
Okay, cool, enough. We don't need any more than that, right?
Nope.
Break his neck.
Oh my god!
I was gonna. Okay.
Cora just like stares at you.
You're holding an owl.
Yes, it's not dead.
I firebolt.
Actually,
yeah, no, I'm
as
joking.
she's staring at you, she just like the bag drops and it opens and the owl just fucking can escape.
Out of the. Actually, hang on.
No, it's your friend.
I was gonna attack
The owl's
you.
gonna attack Cora and just starts like trying to claw at her with its talons. Does 20 hit you?
20? Yeah.
Yeah, that's 1
No,
point
it's
of
a
damage.
vicious
As it's just
owl.
like screeching in your face, lashing
She's
out at you with
just
its
gonna
talons,
get
and then
in
it's gonna
fetal
fly away.
position and just not move.
And then it's gonna fly away into the forest.
Where does it? Where it just flies into
Like
the forest?
east. Yeah.
I don't think it's going to do much, but do we want to hide these bodies somewhere?
I'm gonna first collect all the left ears.
Good idea.
Okay. You have 4 left goblin ears.
Were we asked to
This time
hide
it's not
them
skull.
or
I
leave
just
them
know
here to be found?
they're supposed to look like they were just attacked, so I'm trying to maybe make it look like
Maul a little bit more.
something
Just
got
leave them
mauled.
here.
Something mauled them. I mean, I kind of mauled them, but
I mean-
E3, can you smash the left side of each one's head?
I mean, yeah.
Well, you don't want to see
Why?
the ears missing.
I'll go to smashing, I guess.
Can I go back up to this tree? Oops. This tree here and try to collect the arrow that I shot into him?
Let's see. You fired what?
I fired a total of 3 arrows.
Are you including the ones that missed that you shot into the ground earlier?
I
Correct.
picked up any arrows on the ground and in the goblins because I was like, unless that's not possible.
3 arrows destroyed.
God dang it.
Still collect the bits though.
Yeah, can I still
Yeah.
collect the bits? I don't want to leave evidence
Sure,
of an
yeah.
elven arrow.
Yeah, absolutely.
Sweet.
Or you can smash, or Nova can shape into a wolf and maul.
Let's smash.
As they emotionlessly carry out these tasks, Cora's just gonna get away from them and just go over here. Be by herself.
Okay.
Did you pick up the bag that you dropped?
Nope.
I'm gonna
Um,
go.
It's just a burlap sack.
I'm gonna go shimmy all our footprints away that are there.
Funny enough, there's very few footprints here.
Figured.
Actually, well, hang on. It's been raining, hasn't it?
Yeah.
It was raining. There would probably be some footprints. Okay, yeah, you can do that. You can
I'm
do that.
gonna, and not since
The
it's
burlap
raining
sack.
and all muddy. Instead of like doing footprints, I'm just gonna do like
I mean,
shimmy
there
my feet, so it's
is-
just like lines.
There is a fair amount of foot traffic through here, it looks like, and wheel tracks from like a wagon or a cart.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty easy to obscure the footprints as long as you're intentionally doing so.
Do we want to walk up the northwest path a little ways and see if we can
No.
find where they come from?
Well, I was going to suggest we follow.
What if I
let that
did
one
it
go and follow it.
wild shaped and I did it stealthily?
Do you have any wild chip left?
I'm not. I don't think it's a good idea to do that on your own, but I won't stop you.
Junko's stealthy. She can come with me.
I was actually going to roll. It's for myself. Don't mind me.
How far away is Cora gone?
He's just down past the
He's
traps, I
over
think.
by the trap over here.
Okay. If you want me to, but I was going to see Cora
Okay.
for a
You-
moment.
No, you
Uh,
do.
Give me 3 minutes.
I'm not stealthy. So
I will
go
go
to
with you if you want, Miss Nova.
You stealthy?
Not as much as Junko, no. You want to wait for her?
I mean, I just want to like look at what might be up there. I don't want to get caught like at all. So
I kind of put my head down and walk away all sad.
you can come with, but I'm gonna shape into something that's gonna make me stealthy. So
don't ruin it.
I go cry to Tricon. She doesn't want me to go with her.
I don't blame her, to be honest, Peripheral.
Jeez.
First E3 believes in me.
You're more
That map,
stealthy than me, buddy.
I just go
That
hang out
m-
with E3. Fuck you guys. No, I'm kidding.
that map we was given,
Mhm.
did it happen to mention where the temple would be? Was it like that big of a map?
Oh, I mean, it's
or-
you guys know where the temple is. It's a known location.
I know, but
It's
I was
up
more
this
so
road.
I know, but I was more so wondering if it showed where the goblin camp would be.
No, it was not. It was just a local map. That's all.
Okay,
Just with the
so I
roads.
wanted to know.
Does
I don't
it...
have to go look if you don't think it's a good idea. I just figured we're already here.
I already said it.
Naomi.
You said no, so it's up to you now.
My only thoughts, Miss Novacree, would be that our task was to kill the ones traveling. We did that. We could travel up the road for God knows how long and find their camp, but what does that necessarily give us at this moment?
I mean, maybe
We
just
know that they are in league with the temple, but what do you hope to find?
like numbers and see. I don't know how big of a threat we're up against. Kind of feel like we just don't know a lot, and so the more information we can learn, the better.
100%. I mean, we could scout the camp. I imagine there's a good number. We could even clear the camp, so they don't have those as reinforcements. But I know we aren't just going straight into the temple tomorrow to attack.
No,
I am with you if that's what you want to do. I'm just wondering if it's worth it right now. I am not stealthy, at least not as stealthy as you and Miss Junko. So I will stay here.
Okay, well, I'll just go up the road like a couple 100 feet and come back. See what's up there.
Okay.
I'm gonna wild shape into a panther because they have good stealth.
Okay. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay. And as you make your way down the road to scout, Cora and Junko moves towards Cora. Cora, what are you doing as she comes upon you?
Just crouching down on the ground, just kind of patting the ground.
You okay? She looked like she threw up.
No.
Okay.
I'm fine. Her hands are dirty, though. Don't think I want to be a pirate anymore.
Did you bury your eye patch?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Cora.
Do you have the ears on you?
Tucked away, but yes.
Are they tucked
Necklace
away?
out of them.
They are tucked away. She's not gonna showcase that she killed a bunch of goblins.
Are we leaving now?
I think Nova is going to scout and then we will go. Just wanted to make sure you were okay.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
Those goblins are bad. It was the right thing to do.
Like that ogre?
Yes.
Okay.
Given the opportunity, Cora, the ogre would have eaten all of us.
Yeah. I get that.
And the goblin would have told on us. It's not the greatest.
Yeah. I'm seeing that now. Adventuring isn't the greatest.
Mm-hmm. And she'll take a sigh. No, it's not. And she'll give Cora a hug. Which is pretty big deal to my culture, just saying.
Cora melts into your arms.
He was a black pudding.
Ah! And I'll pat her head. I'll be like, 'cause she's a little taller than me.
The owl scratched my cheek.
Do you want this? Little tonic.
Okay.
Keep the skin nice and, hydrated.
Just let you put that on. Then head back over to the others. Or some of the others.
Okay. And it was just Nova who's going ahead?
Yeah, I just figured. I'll
Okay.
go.
In your panther form, just make a survival check for me. I want to see if you can follow the goblin tracks. It should be pretty easy considering mud and,
6.
Wait, what? Oh, you got the number already? It's taking that long to load. Okay. Yeah, you can follow the goblin tracks for a ways. They go... So how far are you willing to go?
I think she might have frozen.
Oh, I think you're right.
Oh,
He's
no!
like,
Crap.
well, or she's really good at this.
Yeah, she's holding out for a long time.
Really thinking this
Girl.
through.
Well, hey, at least the cam didn't die.
I mean, it's gonna though.
Yeah,
Probably.
probably.
Perfect time for us to make fun of her.
No idea if she can. I was hoping to wrap. Oh,
Oh.
there it goes.
Oh, there she
Okay.
goes.
Well, on that note, I guess we should probably call it
Do
here.
the thing.
Yeah.
Oh, I was
yeah,
gonna
we
say
don't.
switch
I
the.
only have it for Shattered Star. We don't have one for the.
Oh,
Oh!
no! End the show! End the
No,
show!
it's
Wait,
okay.
wait. I got this. Wait, I got this. I can be both. Ready?
The
Hi, I'm
cams.
Junko.
The cams are really. Oh, Jesus.
Oh,
So
there she
I'm
is.
Nova Cree.
Wait. There we go.
Wait, back to Junko.
Wow.
So as Nova Cree makes her way along the road, following some goblin tracks, the rest of you waiting in a dark, gnarled, sick forest, we're gonna end our game here because we have to. Literally.
Y'all are vicious killers.
It is bedtime. Hey, what did you
have
think
to-
was going to happen if you sign us up to work for the
I
bloody...
didn't think that far ahead.
Chorus
I
is
thought
in
we
it
could
for
just-
adventure.
We could put him in that, a goblin sanctuary or something.
For the record, that goblin's name was Ick.
Oh, Ick is
come
dead.
on now.
You
No,
know
it was,
what?
his name was Bob.
You
I
We
called
could
it
made him
Bob.
our pet.
You need to know. There is a Bob the Goblin in the Minds of Madness adventure, by the way, and I look forward to you guys meeting him. All right, well, we will be live again this coming Sunday. Nope. We will be live again tomorrow
Yeah.
with some Pathfinder, first edition,
Yes, we
and we
will.
will be playing our Shattered Star game. Thank you guys for sticking with us tonight. If you want to catch up on parts you may have missed of this episode or any past episodes, you can find all of that on our YouTube channel, which somebody will surely put in chat. I know Saraha's not here to do that. She normally does, but someone's
Hey.
got that, right? Someone?
Totally.
Anyone? Someone? Please?
There.
it is.
All the links are there. All the
No,
links
wait,
are there.
That's not that's our links. I was gonna say also you should check out all these wonderful people at the links
There you
that
go.
just went in
Oh
the chat.
shit! The Twitch, the YouTube isn't there. I have to put it there.
Yep. Well, no, that's not meant to be there. YouTube's separate.
Okay, Dad.
Listen, there's a
I can only see
methodology to all
this
this.
much of you.
Thank you guys
Sorry.
for sticking with us tonight. We will see you tomorrow or next week or on YouTube. Take care, everyone. Have a good night.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.